So today was meant to be May 4th, Victory Day for Jer. He declared that by today, it would have all blown over. He was going to be a king. All of his detractors destroyed. Everybody was going to apologize and kiss his ring. And Melonie Mac and Hannah Claire would ride beside him as Valkyries to his eternal glory on the internet. But none of that happened. It all completely failed. Total disaster. And, Jer was stunned. Look at him. Jer was stunned. Jer, look at the buddy. Look at how Ray is there.
I was
that
stunned.
Was him looking at the chat, and he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe. Is that a sticker or what, chat?
Yes.
Let's get some subs for this, Jer. It's going in no matter what anyway. But he was just he became the felted, the fucking gimp from the cornering, bro.
Ash, were
he was
you even shocked too? I
expected it to be bad,
but it was like
bad. It was bad.
Let's keep this energy up, folks.
Oh man! Every gifted sub today is another tear from Jer's raccoon eyes.
No, he's watching.
He's gonna get blackout drunk and crash out soon enough, chat.
Yep.
Soon enough, it'll be Miller time. But man, is that picture rough for Jer, man.
Buddy.
Look at that. Look at how wide his senpaku eyes are.
Before I show the screen, TheQuartering shocked.
Somebody asked if that's AI. No, that's actually a raw image from the stream. I believe Camelot took that screen cap.
Camelot? I'm gonna say
we'll see. He's putting in the work. He's putting in the work.
He's really fucking jokes. Like he was actually... I was like gut busting laughing watching his stream. Shout out to Camelot. And his tweets are fucking like everyone is just so mean.
To be honest, he has a lot of experience with car crashes. You know what I mean? So, he has a lot of experience with pile-ups and fucking disasters. So he's right at home with this, buddy. He's in his element. He's in the chaos, buddy.
He didn't crash at Talladega.
Talladega, let's go. The locale live mobile, buddy.
Yeah,
let's go.
I drive that on my sim racing at that.
Did he get 13th? That's not bad.
No, he did
That's
very
not
well.
bad. So here we have this.
Okay, fine. I'm a cuck. Next question.
When last we left Jer, he was doing an internet detox. Do you remember this, guys? Doing a phone and internet detox this weekend. There are a lot of reasons for it, but I'm hoping it'll help me get a more restful sleep. I've been having trouble sleeping for the last 5 or 6 months. Hence the giant bags under my eyes. You've had those bags for 10 years, buddy. He said, see you Monday. He ducked out on a debate with Yellow Flash, one of the most foolish decisions of all time. And let's have a look at how this detox was going, guys, because he was off the internet completely. He definitely wasn't going through every single response to this tweet and hiding all of the negative ones, which there were hundreds of. Look at all of the hidden replies. He went through and manually hid every single one of these comments during his detox. One of the most brutal beatdowns I've ever seen on the internet.
Oh, damn. And let me say one thing, like a really funny thing was, you know what he said today? He tweeted out this. He said, I was busy this weekend. I was mowing the dog.
Yeah, no, he did say that during his show. He was mowing the dog, buddy.
I swear to God. And look what someone posted.
Holy.
That was from
no, Jer. Just getting brutalized. But this thing is, when he hides those, he confirms that he's seen every single one of those. He had to manually go through and hide every single one of these. And it's confirmation that you rattled him, that you made him angry, that you triggered old Jer.
Yeah.
But he thinks that somehow that's going to make people stop. In reality, he ought to just shut down all of his comment section because he can't handle it. So this is sad for Jer. The Rumble pillar has fallen and it can't get up. And today was permanently removed from his background. So you see, the Rumble pillar was a key part of the background, his cross promotion, the mighty 5-year Rumble contract, but it's fallen, just like Jer's lies about having a 5-year contract have fallen. His pillar has fallen as well.
I love how my way Smash JT does anti-woke game news, but also now quartering felting news.
Yes.
It's like part of the rotation.
Well, and he got banned from Jer's chat today. We'll cover that in a minute.
I saw him.
So bit of good news here, everybody. Mikey No More's video was released from the age-restricted purgatory hell. His appeal was granted, and he got his streaming ability back. So big L for Jer. Hold that L, bitch.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Smash JT's appeal was rejected again.
No. So stupid.
It's just ridiculous. And then Jeremy was back up to his antics of flagging people down. Rantman received his second strike from Jeremy Hambly today. So,
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Removed for harassment and cyberbullying. The timestamp was just yellow flash calling out quartering. But I guess that's
dude.
It's so fucking gay. It seems every single show there's yet another channel that's been struck down by quartering. Quartering. He's a piece of shit. So now we're getting into Jer's stream. The stream. Now, before we do the chat, let's just have a look here. Jer was sure everything was going to be fine. Let's see here. Jer's everything.
Folder?
Yes. Yeah. Let's go to the first one there,
Okay,
0.0.
cool.
And then everything is fine. But notice the concealer makeup. Jeremy is rocking on his under eye bags, buddy.
Oh my God.
Oh no, buddy. He's using concealer to try and hide his eye bags, buddy.
But now it looks like it's bruised.
I know.
Like,
And he's in like total darkness. Like his whole lighting setup is up. Like he's in his little gooner cave or whatever at the battle station.
It looks like AI,
I don't
but
know.
It's not. Like
this is alcoholism, folks. So here's a message that somebody was banned for. The only thing more dangerous than ingesting kids with queer ideology at school is ingesting Jer with quesadillas at Walmart. Apparently, that's such an evil and heinous comment. The fellow had to be banned. Here we have somebody so innocuous, just 4 orange emojis, permanently banned for life. You're not allowed to shit posts like that in Jer's chat, folks. Let's continue.
I died.
Here we have, just message removed by moderator. Where's Hannah Claire? Where's Hannah?
And folks, don't worry.
6K views, yet the chat's so slow. He's a cuck. He's a coward. He doesn't respect his wife. Somehow that guy didn't get banned, but the guy posting oranges did.
We have such an amazing edit coming up of all the...
Oh, yeah.
Look at that!
So this was the like-dislike ratio as of a couple hours ago. 828 dislikes to only 534 likes. And this was with quartering pushing for this is the rallying point. This is the turning point. He's won. It's May 4th. It's International Star Wars Day. All of his neckbeard army surrounded him, and he just couldn't get it done. Just completely mogged, completely ratioed on his own home turf on Rumble that he's been on there for 4 years building an audience and was just completely crushed today. Just totally destroyed.
Yes. And by the way, let's keep up this energy. We have to keep felting Jer. And Jer, it's not going to end. It's
a self-felting machine at this point.
They're almost all banned. They're almost all banned. Till the very end, there was new accounts felting Jer. Till the bitter end of a 2.5 hour.
These are DSP detractors. They roll 20 accounts deep, Jer.
Yeah.
What do you think? They're not going to just sign up with another account, buddy?
They've made
They're
10
just going to
more
give up?
each.
He
They've made
doesn't
10
get
more.
it. He doesn't get it.
Oh,
So,
no.
Quartering came back for his Monday show. Looking at the YouTube numbers, the best idea of organic results. $0 in super chats.
Oh,
5 active chatters total in chat.
no.
5 participants only in chat.
5?
And only 270 live viewers.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, that's rough.
Oh.
So humiliating for him, man.
Oh,
He's done.
man.
He's done. So this is Smash JT getting banned from Quartering's chat. Jeremy says something about Muslims, and Smash JT goes, I agree, Jer. That's a load of bull. Mods immediately ban Smash JT in the free speech chat on Rumble.
The weekend, the oranges, the word bull.
We've preserved a good amount of the comments on Quartering's Rumble. Now, we didn't understand the unprecedented levels of sweeping that would happen in the Rumble comment section over the last hour, where there were 128 comments on Rumble up until an hour ago. Only 4 remain. And most of the 4 that remain are still negative.
Oh,
There's like
my God.
one positive.
I thought they were
comment.
positive. He hired a full-time Janny, by the way. I'm convinced his editor is now a full-time Janny. I'm not kidding.
Imagine having to pay somebody to clean it up. It's that fucking bad. This is supposed to be Jeremy's home turf. We're just completely owning this.
That's
bitch
actually the fact that it's on Rumble is crazy.
This is his safe space. His hug box, where he apparently has a multi-million-dollar deal, which we learned was a lie from the actual CEO of Rumble.
Hey, the mods. Look at this. By the way, everyone now wants him to pay the mods more money because they're working so hard.
He needs to have a public payroll of all the janitors and how much they get paid. You know, it's like, do they get paid per post?
Per
Janny,
ban,
or
like 5 cents per ban?
Per ban, a nickel per ban. Here's your nickel, kid.
It's
Clean
like
it up.
Cans on the street.
Yeah,
it's like
you know it is,
it's
bro.
Like
this is fucking sad, bro. Like, oh man.
You were saying earlier, but I was reading super chats, but he was banning everyone who asked about his weekend. Then he asked people, how was your weekend?
It's so
and
funny.
Then everyone that responded got banned.
And then everybody that then talked about their weekend after asking chat how their weekend was banned. Yeah. At this point, by the way, he must be banning some of his own fans and just performing attrition on his own already dwindling audience. Like, I can't believe how pathetic it is. Here we had him banning a super chatter. This innocent super chatter named Ren Fair Creeper was simply trying to support his favorite streamer, TheQuartering, with a $1 donation. But Jeremy wouldn't allow this man's voice to be heard, his innocent comment to reach the airwaves. But he will be heard. We are going to show everyone this incredibly nice super chat from Ren Fair Creeper, where he says he'll dig up his dad's bones and turn him into your cock chair. Suffer, Jer. Suffer, bitch. That was a long-time viewer of Jer who was just trying to support his favorite streamer, and he was silenced for no good reason, saying that he was going to simply do a good deed for Mr. Hambly and build him a custom cock chair. Because it's his favorite thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, should we do the chat first before we do this?
Yes. Okay. So that's
so before we get into the stream proper and all of the cope, here we have a screen recording of Jer's chat.
I got 4 parts to this.
Times are tough.
I also, within like a minute, put the chat on the left side and I make it way bigger. But the first minute, watch this.
A backlash if they had a Christians only day.
Yeah, but I would support that.
Imagine if it was reversed.
I know.
Oh, isn't it, Mel? That's fucking tough, isn't it? Oh no.
Yo!
Country. So it's just like, yeah, you have. I think there's just
It's
a
right there.
multifaceted
Watch.
problem. First of all, Islam's demonic.
Hail
Hail
Hydra
Hydra
is in
the
every
The
video.
Hydra rises as its heads multiply. This is so Kino.
Hail Hydra is in every tweet thread I've ever seen about quartering now. He literally is. It's so funny.
Doesn't belong here in America. It will only corrupt it, make it
Listen.
worse. And they need to assimilate. We do not need to be changing
Look
our
at these
cultures.
chat. Is Hannah Claire betraying Jer? She hasn't posted anything supporting him on X. Holy.
This is a really good stream.
Yeah.
Good work, Jer.
Good work, Jer.
From
It's
Gay
definitely
Graphics.
it's a legit fan calling him Jer for sure. Then we have an actual Dent who says free speech is not for trolls. Get banned, losers. Like, isn't that exactly who freedom of speech is for, though?
Yeah, look at
Oh man.
Big Al pals. Okay, look at him in the chat here. And what are the oranges for? But watch this.
Hussein,
No,
Yeah, it's
Keep looking
he's
at
not
him.
going to ban him for that,
I
is
think,
he?
first of all, this is gross.
Wait for it.
Even from
How
like
dare he
Wait, does
ask
he
what are
not?
the oranges
hardcore
for?
Christian
He bans
standpoint.
him eventually, I think. Okay, he bans him
Really?
later. He'll ban him later.
If it's taxpayer funded, I would assume not.
Yes, LMAO with all the banning.
So
Lord, I
here
would
he
assume
comes.
that
He's
this is
asking
real.
again, what are
Like,
the
yeah,
oranges for? Because
guy
he's
can be
not
sued
getting
by
a
the
good
government.
answer.
This place is taking tax.
There's no way there's 5,000 people here right now.
No, there's
LMAO.
not. So right now, allegedly, with the way that chat is moving, there's supposed to be 5,500 people in there. Smash JT knows there's not 5,500 people in
Of
there.
course not. Yo, when your cuck idol flags down videos, right?
Muslim guidelines.
Skybull.
Skybull.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Oh, he was banned. You mud
I
cat.
keep seeing.
You got
Look at
banned.
this boomer. Is like, I keep seeing some comments getting blocked. I wish I understood what's going on. Seems the trolls are looking like World War Z zombies today. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. We're climbing on each other's bodies to felt chair. We're forming a human felt ladder. Let's go.
Yo, this
it's
is
just
so
like a in war zone. Suffer boomer, suffer bish. By the way, Jer was clearly faking likes because before the stream even started, he had 17 likes for no. It was ridiculous.
So that's, oh my goodness.
This is the first
Chat
5
is
minutes, by
Hail
the way.
Hydra, Hail Hydra. Yeah,
That's
it's
not
just a
even
total
just, like,
disaster.
I
The
mean,
chair in the
If you wanna go and
corner.
wear that.
Why is the washboard cackling? Is Smash here? Wow, is the Jubal coming over for darts tonight?
No.
I
if you
wonder
wanna
if
wear that,
Hannah
go for
quit.
it,
We got
but
pizza
to have
day.
this as the
Cool
dress-
quartering streaming with Melonie Mac's mom.
She's old. She's decrepit. She's an empty egg carton. You can tell. Look at Mel. You can tell.
Smash was banned. Look.
He was just banned. He asked, "How is everyone's weekend?" Immediately, Smash JT was banned. And look at Melonie Mac. Look at Melonie Mac here, bro. She looks fucking traumatized.
So mad.
She's in sorrow mode, bro. Like everybody's just dunking on them ruthlessly. And she thought that today they would have won, that the trolls would all be banished, they would be on top of the world, but it just didn't happen. Jeremy lied.
No.
And Melonie Mac died inside. She did. Look at this Hambley's bull. Lots of creators have been exposed as failed human beings. Doesn't mean your career is over. Keep your head up. What a nice comment from Hambley's bull. In total good faith and sincerity from Hambley's bull. His bull really does love him.
Oh my god. I'm here to read messages removed
What
by
is the
moderators.
lack of free speech for? Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Prime false flag location. Is this
guy Jewish or what or something? Is he? Oh, look at Mel.
Nobody
Look at how
cares.
look at Mel. Look at Mel. Oh no. Suffer Mel. Suffer Bish. He's Keep your head up, though, guys. I'm sure by the end of the day, you guys still have 2 more hours for it to all blow over on May 4th. Maybe May 5th will be your day. Cinco de Mayo. Mayday, Mayday. Oh, Cinco de Mayo. You understand why Cinco de Mayo will be the day that we win, right? Because Mr. Hamley is hiring many more janitors of a Hispanic persuasion to clean it up. You understand? We mop it up. Don't worry. It'll be clean on Cinco de Mayo, Mr. Hamley. That's what he wants. Ban. Gone for us so much for a break, dude. Still hasn't slept in days. Is he never not Raccoon Maxim? We've got the cuck return. Let Yellow Flash on, and you could own him and rake in all the super chats.
Yo, he flagged.
And he got banned immediately. That guy got banned immediately for just that. Look at Mel. Look at Mel. Mel's giving it the side eye. She's like, oh no, we're aren't we, Jeremy? Jeremy, it's over, isn't it?
Ash, read Sophie B.
I could use a fireball right now hearing about this news. The ultimate dent Ignatius need to stop asking about bulls and oranges. I don't care what his wife does in private. Oh my God. I hope to God that's a legit dent, but it's too perfect, isn't it?
He says something later that's crazy.
This is insane.
No, he goes mask off later. He goes mask off later.
No.
Okay, wait. I remember.
I don't even care what his wife does in private.
It's in part 4.
I gotta hope that's. You gotta just believe. I want to believe. Don't ruin it. No, he's a real Jared fan.
In part 4, this guy says, "I don't give a that his wife sucks other men's."
Why should he? It's between her and the bull. It's a consensual act, don't you know? Look at both Mel and Jer there. Look at Jer. Like, all the light has left Jer's eyes. Look at Jer. Oh,
it looks AI.
Oh, and Mel's just totally felt it. Like, she's looking at that comments and she just can't believe it. She just can't believe it.
These ones that are like, great input, Mel. Like Mel with a slam dunk. Whenever she said something retarded, this guy, Pikachu N, would just be like, great one, Mel. And then her face is like,
nice one, Mel. And she's like, oh. She gets what she deserves. But like, I think that Melonie Mac was actually so stupid. I don't know how she could believe this, but I think she really believed that they're just so much bigger and stronger than everybody else. And that they would just have this flood of overwhelming support, and all of the trolls or all of the detractors or just like pissant nobodies, and it would all go away. Like, that's I think what she really believed, because Jared told her that. And now she's looking at it and she's like,
what the how is this happening? Like,
but I checked the calendar and it says May 4th.
And
but
like, we have 80,000 subs and stuff. Like, what the fuck's
and we
going
have
on?
millions of subscribers, but somehow, like, we're just totally dominated in engagement. How can this happen?
Yeah.
It's almost like you guys have no real organic support.
Yeah.
That you guys have either fallen off completely or were astroturfed big time.
And to anyone on Quartering side who thinks that these are bots, every comment is original, written by a person, different verbiage, different emote. Like, it's not like the same like spam, like chat bot thing. It's actual people being creative.
Glad you handed over your sweeping duties so you can have a weekend detox. No one cares who his wife has sex with while in an airplane. Oh my God! Your premium conservative content, sir.
Address the
allegations, you fat. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! It just there's a $10 dono for old Jer. That's huge, buddy.
To show you all,
he's rallying. He's rallying support, guys.
That's the rally.
This is less than Phil gets. You know, like this is fucking low. Yeah. Like I think he didn't even make half of what Phil made today. Sad.
That's well, he
Pathetic.
doesn't ever.
No, he doesn't. You'll see today in the live stream, the moment it comes for Melonie Mac to practice what she preaches and for women to go back into the home and leave the workplace, she cries and says that women should have a right to be girl bosses and be educated and go to,
That's
and that they shouldn't have to wear like modest swimwear and all this stuff. So like, it's actually crazy where Melonie Mac wants to police everybody else and everybody else has to sacrifice and live a Christian lifestyle, but not her.
Except for her.
Except for her and any group that she's in. Like women, like their proper roles by God, she just rejects it, you know. But
look at this guy.
The homos have to listen to her.
He's just spamming weekend like over and over. Look at him, weekend. I think he was banned.
How long is he going to do this? Like day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Welcome home, Jer. Welcome home. Yellow Flash sends his regards. You are removing posts because of the word weekend. Jesus Christ, you're a clown. But no, in all seriousness, though, if you're going to ban somebody for saying weekend or saying orange, you've completely lost the plot. And you are going to be a lolcow. Like, this is the lolcow era for you guys. Like, in all seriousness, this is the stuff DSP does to try and control the narrative. And all it ever does is gas up the detractors and put more fuel on the flames. This never actually settles it down. Ever.
No, makes it worse. 10 times worse.
Oh,
it's
so funny. It's so funny.
2 hours.
Oh, it never stopped. It never
end.
let up for even a moment. But the chat like completely went to a crawl. Look at him there. Look at him there. Oh, he's shaking his head. Oh, he's seething. Look at him seethe. Look at him. Oh, he's shell shocked, bro.
He looks stiff.
You know he's been having brutal panic and anxiety attacks all weekend. Just like curled up in a ball thinking he's going to die, popping multiple Xanax to wipe his mind from the trauma. It's like, you good. Suffer,
you sucker. Taking money from our editor, you piece of shit.
It hasn't blown over yet, but how can this be? It's like when Christmas still came and the Grinch was baffled that it had still come and that it happened without platforms, without channels, without live streaming capabilities on YouTube. The feltoning came all the same, Jeremy. The feltoning came all the same.
Where's sticks? Someone said.
Who felt it, Jer's a poop pants cockled bitch.
Look at this.
I have posted 6 troll comments and none have been removed. I keep seeing legit commenters getting modded. Lamau rogue mods. Well, it's just like gaslighting that there's rogue mods in chat and stirring the seeds of doubt, stirring the pot. Jerry, you're not gonna win this, bro. You need to come to terms. Like you need to come with an offer to make it stop. Listen, guys, I'm sorry. Like seriously, bro. Like this is a disaster.
Here's how we can. Okay, I know you can't talk to your rep anymore, but just give us the Jeremy Hambly channel.
Yeah, give us
the clip channel.
Give us the fucking quartering channel. You know, we want your channel, and we want it for like $5, motherfucker. They're extorting me. Oh! Like, Jeremy, you're the one who started off as a mob boss out here. I'm gonna take their channels, Josh. Don't you agree? I can take everything from them. Phil thought that he could destroy the detractors. Like, for a long time, he did copyright takedowns, banned all of the detractors in chat, all of their memes, everything. And he thought for sure he would win. He did the exact same playbook as Jeremy is doing now. It didn't work. It got worse and worse and worse until like all of his real fans also became detractors because it was funner to be a detractor and win than to be a dent and lose every fucking day. My weekend was great. I even found out what oranges are for and where my coffee comes from. Now, Jared's such a coward that he wouldn't even read that very innocent $5 super chat.
You know,
he refused.
Now,
It's like-
will he survive it? Let's see.
Like, I love how weekends and oranges are so dangerous, you know?
Ooh.
Not only did he refuse to read it, but he banned the super chatter for that. Like, that's actually so fucking pathetic, Jeremy. Like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Even Wings of Redemption isn't that low, where he's like, put it on the back of a 5, pimp, or a $10 bill, pimp, and he'll read it and he'll accept
Not
it.
Jer.
No, Jer thinks he's above being treated like a lol cow, even though he's one of the biggest lol cows there is. Like, he ought to lean into the weekend and the oranges stuff. Like, it's completely innocent. He should want those to be the memes, and not that he's a cuckold that the bull Adam plows his wife's in airplanes and shit. But like, he's so dumb,
though. But he's so felted that now everything is just destroying him.
Yeah, it's breaking his mind, and he thinks that everybody else is in the wrong, but obviously not. Confirmed Casino Bro Archduke Instinct. So much commentary on this clip right now. Super charismatic host. They literally just sat there in silence while Rachel Wilson explained their supposed ideology to them for 3 straight minutes. And then Melonie Mac proceeded to cry and say that Rachel Wilson is wrong and that women need to work in corporate America and be girl bosses. Like, it was crazy.
Wait. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's
Like,
the opposite.
Well, it's traditional, right? Like, but she wants to be able to do whatever she wants, right? She's like, well, it should be a woman's choice as to whether they should work or not work. No.
Okay, if you want to work, but most women are like, shut the fuck up. I want a man who pays for me. What the fuck are you talking about? Does she know what side she's on? Like, does she forget?
Well, she's on her side.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
So, she'll be like, we'll get there. But she's like, oh, well, men have to stop masturbating. It's worse. Like, she's actually said that it's like women to masturbate, by the way.
What?
So men have to stop masturbating. They need to man up. They need to be protectors and providers and alphas. But dare ask a woman to be a homemaker, stay at home, take care of the children, and watch how she recoils, because trad roles are only important to her when it benefits her. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Anyone else having their OCD triggered by Mel and Jeremy's screens not being in alignment? Not until you just pointed it out. But yeah, look, Mel's is higher than Jared's. Look at that.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, it's a technical failure alert.
Brutal.
Technical failure alert. What's worse for Melonie? Her still jannying for Jer, or realizing her second husband is gay? How was Johnny Junker's weekend? Junk up his trunk? Well, this is the thing too. Like, I don't know how this is going to go, because pretty soon the show is going to end and Melonie is going to have no income. She deleted her entire library of videos, all of her tweets, everything. She's alienated all of her simps, all of her pay pigs by getting married openly to some guy.
Mm-hmm. And Buddy has no job, apparently. He quit his job to be a cosplayer. Like,
Buddy is a professional cosplayer. That's all. I thought he was an architect or something. I guess not.
No.
So I don't know how any of this is going to work. Like, Melonie has to be the provider. Are they going to launch their own stream as a power couple, like iDub style? Grab the popcorn, folks, because we're just getting started.
That wasn't even the show. That was like supplement material.
No, that wasn't even the live stream. So we're going to start off here with, we're going to go to number 1, and it is, he's below 0.9.
There we go.
Hannah Claire bails on Jer. So we're going to start off by showing you guys, a lot of people have never seen this, but this is TheQuartering's intro. It's super, super cringe, but there's a reason in particular that we're showing it to you today, and it's because Jer's gonna f up the whole opening.
Oh yeah, of course he does.
These boomer face edit memes onto movies. It's like, do you guys know what year it is?
I know.
Like, even when he made this, which was back in like 2021 or 2, this was already ancient as f, bro.
And now it's like we have like TWC making like these full-on puppet edits that somehow stay consistent with the AI and music and all this crazy shit.
No,
And
it's jib jab,
garbage.
like
Yeah, it's
jibjab.com. Like that's what he's got here. He thinks it's unreal.
Oh my God. You know, I watched it for the first time today. And I actually died.
Oh man, the meme war veteran, folks. He's down with the dank memes that the youngsters fuck. Buddy, if you showed this guy like a George Droid edit, his fucking brain would explode.
Oh my God. I actually died of cringe when I saw this. I actually died of cringe. Oh my God.
Bro, it's Elon, based Elon, everybody. It's so cringe. Hello, fellow kids.
Bro.
Don't you also love Elon Musk, fellow kids? He's Thanos.
How do you, like, what the fuck? By the way, the whole intro's like this guy.
By the way, it's like Elon called your fucking master Donald Trump a pedophile and he's still in the intro.
Yeah.
Like, do you not see the cognitive dissonance between like going from Trump and promoting Trump to like Elon when Elon said that Trump was in the Epstein files and all this shit?
Now,
well, I just
know
love
this makes
frame.
You rattled.
I'm
this
getting
rattles
emasculated where he's portrayed himself as the woman, the sidekick, the subservient to Elon Musk. Like, what a fucking homo, buddy.
I honestly, I was like, Ash is probably rattled about this part of the intro.
I went from loathing Brie Larson to being the unofficial #1 fan site.
I want to actually myself right now on stream.
Oh
I'm
man!
kidding. Obviously,
like,
I'm joking.
Make a new intro. By the way, like
I want to die. I want to die. I want to die.
So I called out this intro months ago.
Yeah.
And then days later, he did make a new intro, but it was so garbage.
Oh,
it was literally just a picture of him with a broomstick. I'm not kidding. And just like AI music over it, like royalty-free music. And that's all it was for 5 minutes.
Yo.
Like this guy couldn't even bust out like a fucking Sora credit or something or anything. Like, no, it was trash.
I can't even believe it.
For Brie Larson.
Okay, #1 SJW, shut the f up going, I kind of like it. Are you trying to A-log us?
He's having nostalgia for a simpler time when it was the best meme. It was "Let's go, Brandon." Let's go, Brandon.
No. Let's go, Brandon.
Oh my God! Remember Sleepy Joe? He f***ed it up. He f***ed it up. He done f***ed it up, man.
Someone.
Look at how garbage this intro is. So yes, so we got to address the elephant in the room. Hannah Claire is not there. Hannah Claire has bailed on them. They went on a week-long sabbatical, obviously because they were completely pressed and completely destroyed. Their entire chat room was taken over by the detractors, and there was nothing they could do. So they were like, okay, let's just wait this one out and we'll be back on Monday. Mm-hmm. Well, Jared put more fuel on the flames by leaking DMs with Stuttering Craig, threatening to scalp people every day at 2:00, then challenging people to debates. And, you know, on Friday when he challenged Yellow Flash to the debate and then backed out, it was probably the worst possible thing you could have done leading into your big return show. Like, it really was. And you're talking about a mental health break and all this. So I guarantee you this is what happened. Hannah Claire, probably what happened, honestly, I think Hannah Claire made a call to Jeremy and said, if you go on Yellow Flash's show, I'm fucking gone. She's like, I'm a cunt from leaving anyway. No, that's what happened.
You're 100% right.
That's 100% what happened. She's like, I'm this close to leaving anyway, and I'm not going to be there all next week because you're going to clean up this fucking mess that you made, or I'm walking out the fucking door and potentially snaking you. That's what happened. So that's why Jeremy backed down and went on his in sabbatical, is because Hannah Claire is the boss. Hannah Claire has him by the fucking balls, because if Hannah Claire comes out and says one word that Jeremy acted unprofessionally or that Jeremy was disrespectful or that Jeremy was in the wrong with any of this, the whole house of cards completely collapses. So she has all the leverage, and I guarantee you she's getting paid every single penny that she's owed, regardless of the fact that she's showing up for work. Whereas Mel immediately co-signed all of what Jeremy did. So she has to ride this train. She has to suffer through all of this, and she has to actually show up to work to get paid. Whereas Hannah Claire was like, I'm not fucking showing up, and you better fucking pay me, dude, or you're getting fucking rinsed. So that's where we're at, basically, where Hannah Claire is hedging her bets. I mean, she's playing this smart in terms of her self-interest, where she can't come out and actually co-sign what Jeremy's done because then she's forever tarnished by it. But if she does come out against him, then she's burned this 6-figure-a-year income. So she's still sitting there waiting to see how this develops, and maybe it'll blow over. Go ahead.
Here's some evidence to actually further prove your point, Ash. So every weekend for the last month, Jer has a meltdown on Saturday and Sunday as well as Friday, right? But right after he canceled Flashcasts, he said nothing all weekend and muted and hid all the replies. You're right. Hannah spoke to him and went, enough is enough. And Jer's demeanor on this show, much different than the fucking demeanor on his last shows. Where he's like, oh,
I mean, if everything was okay and they were a strong, united front, she would be there. Like, the optics of her not being there are terrible, and they know that they're terrible, and there's a reason why she's not there. Her silence means something. Her refusing to address any of this means something. It means that she knows that it's wrong. She knows that Jeremy is in the wrong, that he's crashing and burning, that he's destroying his career, and she doesn't want her career to be dragged down with it. But ultimately, she has to make a choice. Is she coming back to sweep for Jeremy and co-sign his crimes? Because listen, at this point, there's no excuse of ignorance. You can't pretend like this, that she has no idea what's going on. People have directly told her. I've directly told her in DMs what the is going on. Other people have done the same. Dozens, if not hundreds of content creators ranging from millions of subscribers to just a few dozen subscribers have all called Jeremy Hambly out, including people that Hannah Claire has been friendly with on a personal basis for years. So now is the time for choosing. What is she going to do? I think she should walk away from this shit show because there aren't going to be many checks left, even if she does stay. I don't think it's lasting the summer. I think that they're done. They're fucking cooked. So you may as well come out and say, listen, I just can't handle it. Or you know what? If she doesn't want to snake Jeremy, because I get it, she wants to preserve her professional reputation, whatever's left of the tatters of it, just say, I want to focus on raising my kid. Maybe it really is true that she's pregnant with a second child. And so she's just trying to wait out for maternity leave so that she can rinse Jer for another full 9 months of her salary. I wouldn't be surprised at this point either. But like this like middle ground, this eternal like non-committance to a position isn't going to work long-term, Hannah. You have to make a choice because the detractors aren't going away. They're going to be here. So either you need to get comfortable. You need to either get comfortable with agreeing to anything and everything Jeremy does to everybody on the internet and all of his insane conduct, or you need to get the fuck out of there. Melonie has chose that no matter what Jeremy does, whether he's threatening to hurt people, take away people's platforms, ruin people's careers, leak DMs, she's going to go along with it because she has no other options in life. This is it for her. You, on the other hand, could go on to do something else if you get out now. And I suggest that you do. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. And honestly, dude, like what Hannah should do, and she probably has, I bet you she went, wait, did you get them removed off of YouTube? You have to fix it. And he's like, I can't, Hannah. You don't understand. It was a one time. Buddy, give us the Jeremy Hambley channel, Jer.
Honestly, I don't even mind if she does fucking stay because she is just a fucking leech anyway. Like that, somebody said that in chat, and it's so true. Like neither of these women add any value to the show.
They just take
In
his
all
money.
seriousness,
They suck his money away, which is good.
All they do is they just suck away his money. So I honestly hope she does stay and continue to suck this simp dry until he fucking loses everything.
Yeah.
So I really don't give a fuck. Obviously, the right thing for her to do would be to denounce Jeremy and expose him, but she's probably not going to do that. So she may as well, because I don't think she's going to, regardless of what she does here or not, I've never heard her say anything where I go, gee, that was a hot take. I've never heard that before. That was communicated in a really funny or entertaining way. Like, neither of these women really have any actual value in broadcasting whatsoever, and basically need to get the out of the space, like for real.
Yeah, definitely.
Dang it!
Oh my.
What about this?
You only had a
And they're
whole
off
week,
sync.
buddy.
And they're off sync. They're off sync. Look.
Okay,
They're out of sync.
What?
What about this? Hey, there.
What
Okay,
the-
that's a little bit better. I gotta adjust my camera a little bit. I
Alright.
still haven't had the I still haven't got like the Rumble Studio.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
Oh
look at
my
Mel.
God.
She's like, really?
I look at the,
It's been an entire week we've been on vacation and you still couldn't figure out Rumble Studio and StreamYards? Really?
Buddy, that's crazy.
Holy.
Scenes fully set up, so it was on the third one. I thought I was
By
gonna
the way, I've used Rumble Studio 3 times and I do it perfectly already. Like literally, I actually have scenes and I could change the. How the f did Jared not figure it out? Honestly,
thought I was gonna nail it
the
this
first
time.
time I was a
Do
bit
you
like
see
confused.
though? Like he's clearly wearing makeup, by the way.
Yes, and he's melting
Like, he's-
down.
Yes, look at him, man. He can't believe he's like, I'm going to ban all of these people. I'll show them. I'll raise this chat until it's sunshines and rainbows. I'll swing my ban hammer Spoonie style. It's not going to work, Jer. It's
Mm-mm.
never worked.
But
Alright, it's okay. I'm
And
glad
like
to
the
hear.
Rumble Tower is completely gone. It fell over, and now the Rumble Tower is not
Your
there.
Walmart is racist.
He removed the
Where's the
Rumble
Rumble
promotion.
Tower?
Where's the Rumble
all right.
promotion, Jeremy?
All right,
By the
that's
way,
new
quartering
A-log.
was not given the top priority on Rumble today. It was given to Dr. Disrespect.
Oh.
The two-time pedo champ.
You've been replaced by fucking Dr. Disrespect.
This is back.
I knew the people wanted it, and I actually
See, Ash,
I lost the
see, Ash,
file.
look, I told you the Rumble thing. Wait,
also I was scrambling
did he leave it there?
around. That's
Oh.
why
Is that it still tipped over?
that's why the stream started
He
like
needs
2
to
minutes
pick
late.
it up if
I
it
was
is.
scrambling around looking for the file, and I had no idea what it was called.
Buddy,
So
He
it's
doesn't
like,
even know where
Walmart,
the intro
Walmart race-
file is.
Oh.
This guy has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Buddy, you
Wrap
don't
it
even
up.
have the fucking intro file lined up? It's time to retire. You had a whole week to revamp things, bring it back better than ever, and your setup is more scuffed than ever before. What are you doing?
It says Walmart Chomp. Walmart Chomp. I couldn't find it anywhere, but then my editor still had it. Shout out Steven voiceover.
Doxing the
His
editor.
editor is now the Janny. That's what I believe. I believe he goes, listen, I need a Janny and I need it quick.
But how many fucking editors? How many editors,
Well, it was
man?
3 editors and a thumbnail guy. So 4, but I think there's only 1 dude left. I think Steven's the last guy.
All
He got it to me,
right.
and I got to be there. Yes, we're back.
PSPS Dorp Society, I'm at 100 for the bell, buddy. I'll bring in whatever bell you want for 100. So you want me to bring in the giant bell, buddy? Is that what you want?
You know you need an air horn.
Yeah, I need an actual literal physical air
Yeah, the
horn
physical-
to deafen. So I felt myself every single time. It's a self felt.
That's for the
No, I need a
100
gong.
sub, you know? A gong. You're gonna have like an entire Logan McQuaid's like percussion section
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I got like a drum set back there. I do.
Hannah Claire's at
bongos.
Yeah.
Here comes the cope. Here comes the cope from Jer. Hannah Claire's at leadership camp. Now, we know right well that's a lie, obviously. Every time that Mel was at leadership camp, she was either getting piped down by Johnny Junkers or she was having a mental health crisis because she got bullied on the internet by posting opinions that other people disagreed with, and she couldn't handle it, so she had to quit the internet for weeks at a time. So, that's what going to leadership camp means. Either you're getting piped down by a bull and Jer's upset, or you can't handle the show anymore because of backlash, and so you f***ed off. That's what the euphemism leadership camp actually means.
Fucking
buddy! The giant hard bell is breaking before my eyes! Holy shit! Whoa! Look at him there, man. He actually looks like he's gonna cry. Like he really does. Like, he looks like he's actually in the middle of sobbing like a baby.
back. She'll be back maybe a little later this week, otherwise next week.
What do you
What do you
mean?
mean?
She might be back later this week or maybe next week. So there's no communication at all. What this really comes down to is it was dependent on if he swept this up or not. He failed to sweep it up by May 4th, which was his self-imposed deadline, so Hannah Claire's not here. But Jared believes maybe by the end of the week he'll have swept it up and she'll be back. But he's being realistic and being like, well, probably by next week. No, you're not going to have it cleaned up by then either.
She might be back with blue hair, maybe or maybe not.
Thank
And-
you.
What are we talking about?
I'll tell you
These
what, that girl better
humiliation
have my
rituals
friendship.
for Hannah Claire where she has to dye her hair blue in order to come back. Like, you can tell they're salty and they're seething that Hannah Claire isn't there and they're having to deal with this trash fire of their own creation that they just keep pouring gas onto while Hannah chills at home and gets paid. And Cher's losing money and Mel's actually having to appear on this program. It's tough. They're like, she better dye her hair blue. She's not gonna fucking dye her hair blue,
No.
Jer.
Yeah, but
It's not gonna happen, buddy.
All the garbage that I got for no friendship bracelets. Actually, I never got yours either, and it's kind of the only reason I
True.
send you guys there.
Yeah, that is true. So maybe she'll have blue hair and friendship bracelets.
Oh,
Yeah,
That would be
totally.
amazing.
The blue hair thing would be pretty legendary. Pretty
I would
legendary
love it.
reveal. Yeah.
Jer's little pee-pee would
but
get
yeah, so-
hard
Buddy,
if Hannah would participate in
it's
his strange
awkward,
humiliation ritual. It really is. Like, there's a real tension to this. Like, it doesn't flow smoothly at all. It's so awkward. You're
Yeah.
right. It's so awkward.
like, dude, because you could tell they're trying to joke how they normally joke, right? But I think you're right that Hannah is pissed off, and either that or she's being very distant to Jer,
I
and
think-
Jer is really like awkward about even bringing her up.
Well, if we were going to use Jerkim's razor, it's honestly that they're both just talented hacks that can't hold a conversation. It might just be that. It may just be, but
Yeah. I'm gonna actually put out a tweet saying that we demand Jer's Jeremy Hambley channel.
oh, no, buddy. It's okay.
And I'm gonna do it.
We want the Hambly channel for the
not
clip
main
channel now.
We want the Jeremy Hambley channel.
She's at leadership camp. She'll be back. I don't know if later this week or early next week. You know, being a mom is a lot of work, you know, and at
So
least I'm
is she
told.
pregnant
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
told.
I hear
second
it is.
child then?
Yeah, I hear.
Is
I hear
that
it.
what this is?
Mhm.
I hope so. And I hope Jer has to pay her a full 9 months at like 10 grand a month. that's what I hope for. I don't think she's coming back.
No.
I think she's going on mat leave until this show is just quietly scuttled. And the thing is, like, they
He'll
won't
never
even
end the
announce.
stream. He'll never end the
Like,
stream.
He won't end the stream, so it won't end. But how this will end is it's just one day the show will stop happening and there won't be any addressing of it whatsoever, not even a tweet, nothing. It'll just stop happening. and he'll just pretend like nothing ever happened, that none of this ever happened. That's my prediction, honestly.
Yeah. No, I don't know, actually. I think, never mind, I'm not going to say that. That's pretty crazy what I'm about to say.
But
Never mind.
we've got a lot to talk about today.
It had something to do with Chris
I
Benoit.
think that's what I was thinking, is that he might actually kidnap these women and them on his cult compound. But like that is one alternate
There will
ending.
be
If
blood.
these women, if Quartering manages to secure the funding, goes into debt, puts a third mortgage on his home in order to build the compound, and these women foolishly fly out there, we may get the Benoit ending. We may get the JF ending, but chances are they're smart enough to stay away.
Got a Muslim water park in Melonie's backyard, taxpayer funded too, even better. Yeah.
Oh my God, the Muslim
with
water
modest
park!
faith-
The gosh darn Muslims are taking over the water park. This is like a South Park. Where has my country gone? Like, it's been gone for like a decade now, guys. Our dream is dead. Our hope is gone. The minorities are the majority at the fucking water park, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's tough.
Suits. Can't wait for that.
Women are dressing modestly.
We've got
No!
Behold. I knew I was going to say this for Tuesday, but shout out Melonie, bailed me out. Behold the Jesus phone. There is
Not the Jesus phone.
now.
Can you
And,
imagine grifting the fucking Jesus phone? Like, these people are so fucking shameless.
What is
So
that?
it's a phone that stops you from watching porn, or like it's specifically gay porn, because apparently this is like a humiliation ritual, isn't it, for Christians?
Okay, Jared will never buy that then.
Yeah, so apparently Christians are having a hard time because they're just being bombarded with gay porn and having to watch it all the time. And so you need to buy a device to block out the gay porn. Like, it's the self-report phone. You know what I mean? Like, how about just don't watch the gay porn? No, the liberals are making me watch the gay porn on Pornhub. No, they're not actually. You know, like, it's ridiculous, man. Like,
oh my God. Hang on.
My gay porn is under attack by the woke left.
Look at my tweet.
You can give us the Jeremy Hambly channel as an apology and we can move on. This offer will expire soon. It's a fair offer, honestly.
It's fair.
Yeah, I think so. His channel's like a dead zombie channel anyway, so it's going to require we're going to have to scrub it of all the garbage, the poop stained trash that's on there, and
we'll
put
lose
real
subs from the ones that he purchased.
It's going to be a disaster. Like, honestly, it's a bad deal for us.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have even proposed such a thing.
I almost said exploding offer, but then he'd be like,
it's an exploding offer, buddy. You know, they're extorting me. Yeah. Obviously, this is a joke.
Well, no, I said on the tweet here, it's an apology. That's it.
Yes.
I don't care. You don't have to
apologize.
Me, So there you go. I want that channel now. All right, here we go.
Jesus.
Right. Yeah, you can call Jesus without a phone. You can just talk.
Yeah, you just do this, and then
just do this.
Yeah, and then you can call. No,
you ever do that, Jer?
Oh my God. And welcome back, everybody in chat. I see you, poor tradesman. Thank you very kindly for
the poor tradesman in chat. Like, apparently it's all blue collar construction workers on their lunch break that are watching Hambly, their blue collar hero. Like, does anyone believe this? It's so awkward. It's so cringe.
This is actually fucking crazy. I think Jared will take the offer. I think he's thinking about it.
Don't ask. Happy to see you guys back. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm feeling energized.
Are you? You're not sounding energized. This guy is sleepy. Sleepy Jer Hambly, folks. They don't call him Sleepy Jer for nothing. Dead air Jer.
Feeling good. I still was making videos last week, but the no stream really did it had been
What?
3 years without missing one. 4
Wait,
years.
so
without
what
missing a stream.
happened? So you snapped your 4-year streak of streaming every day for what? For just no reason. No reason in particular. It wasn't that you're getting fed your teeth digitally every fucking day, getting fist 6 ways from Sunday. No. Couldn't be that you self-immolated and burns your entire reputation to the ground and then we're hiding from it. Yeah. No. It was just for no reason at all. You snapped your 4 years of not taking any breaks whatsoever. Yeah. Wasn't peculiar at all.
Oh, it's totally normal, right, Ash? Don't you normally break a 4-year streak during a controversy for no reason?
It was just time. It was just time. Now, mind you, when Candace Owens takes a week-long break, it's evidence of her guilt. But,
Ooh.
And I noticed that everybody was taking off too. So I wonder if that.
What?
Get ready. So it's actually everybody else's fault that he took a break. Just like how everybody else is failing, and that's why his channel's failing. Everybody else was taking a break because it was a slow news week, you see. They knew ahead of time prophetically that it would be a slow news week and all decided to take vacations at the same time. It couldn't have anything to do with like the SPLC stuff and the federal investigations being open, by the DOJ or, any of that shit. No. It was just a slow news week.
I noticed that everybody was taking off too. So
what? Everybody.
Right. Look at Mel. She knows it's a cope. Look how fake this smile is on her face.
Fake, dude.
Her eyes are so dead, bro. There's no light in her eyes whatsoever.
Who's everyone? Let me search. Did Tim Pool take a break? That's who we always watch.
Is Tim Pool on vacation last week?
No.
I mean, who is this everybody?
No, he's
just because Nick Fuentes was in Italy. Who else? There was a few other people.
Candace?
I think Candace. Styx is on a permanent vacation.
Yeah. That's it. That's everyone.
Wonder if that's the news cycle was slow. People were taking off, all that kind of stuff.
Come on.
I don't know, but
that's ridiculous.
This is exclusionary.
So Melonie Mack has an issue with it being a Muslim day at the water park, but she said that she wants a Christian only day at the water park.
Yeah.
So she doesn't even really have a principled, constitutional stand against it. She's just it should be my religion that tells people what to do and my religion that gets special privileges.
I know, right?
I know.
It's like when she says, be nice to everyone, be, a Christian and do that. And then smash cut to, you F slurs deserve to all. And you're like, what?
Christian country.
They have a name for these things, burkinis. I think they try to call them.
Yeah, it's wow.
If you want to go and wear that.
Yeah, if you want to wear that, go for it. But
cool.
To have this as the dress code, that is very extreme.
Why?
Wait.
Isn't that what's wrong with modesty? You know what I mean?
No.
I don't think that Mel actually understands what being a super strict, socially conservative Christian means.
She doesn't believe in anything she says.
When I was growing up, a lot of members of my church were against a concept called mixed bathing. Most people have probably never heard such a thing as mixed bathing. But a lot of members of my church believed that men and women should not be in the same swimming pool, that it inspires lust and it just should not be allowed, period. Whereas Mel here is oh my God, these women are going to cover up. Do you understand, right? That if you actually got your way and America became a theocracy, women would not be allowed in the same swimming pools as men. That would not be allowed. And if they were, they would have to wear something like that. I don't think she knows even what she actually advocates for at all. Mm-hmm. It's all just a grift.
But
cool.
To have this as the dress code, that is very extreme.
Yeah, I just think
Well,
like
God's
by the way,
extreme, isn't he,
the
bitch?
water park cost.
Like,
Ooh, you hear that? You hear that? Hear that? Hear this?
Yeah, I just think like. By the way, the water pack.
The water pack.
the water pack!
God,
Bring
hit
it
that-
back!
hit that- oh, pack.
Buddy, come
Water
on!
pack.
Extreme.
Listen to
Yeah,
that.
I just think like. By the way, the water park.
The water.
Or is it the water peg? And then you have peg,
Yeah,
the water
the water
pick, the
peg.
water pack, the water peg.
Oh.
It's the water park, Mr. Hambly.
Buddy.
Try again.
Whenever he try again.
Cost modest dress code, private prayer area. Thank goodness.
Well, yeah, they have to pray 800 times a day, like mandatory
They're-
times.
They're devout.
And
They
I don't know
follow
how
their
that happened.
religion. Whoa, they're more zealous than Christians. You know, like, how can we shame people for actually being committed to their religion and actually praying? You know, when there's Christians that won't even pray at mealtime, we should shame them and say they should be more like the Muslims, no, Mel, instead of shaming them for actually following their faith. But again, none of it even makes any sense because she's a grifter.
But it's frustrating. It's like, man, just when you feel like things are dying down with all the gay stuff, it's like, okay, now we have all this Muslim stuff.
What?
You know, in the
Did
time that-
anybody else, like, all the gay stuff died down?
When did it die down?
When did homosexuality come to an end?
It's
I
crazy.
guess in Mel's mind, she raised her hand 2 weeks ago and said there's no more gay people in the world. It's like, no, like, and then all of a sudden these Muslims came in. It's like, we know how these fucking Muslims came in. Joe Biden and now Donald Trump let these Muslims in because Donald Trump says they have to come legally. We're going to have a big, beautiful door for the world to come in, but they have to come in legally. Yeah, they're coming in legally. And now you're a minority in your own fucking homeland. You know what I mean? But, woo!
You know, one white family has 2.1 kids or 1.5 kids. They'll have
Neither
40.
of you have kids.
Melanie's.
By the way,
I know.
pause.
Why?
Pause. Like, first of all, it's not possible for a Muslim woman to have 40 fucking kids. Okay. No woman can have 40 fucking kids. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Okay. But you can't complain about the white birth rate when you don't have any fucking kids.
Prayers
Oh
have
my
been
God.
answered.
Let's
The Jesus
go.
phone. A newly
Our
launched
prayers
Christian
have been
cell phone
answered.
network.
God, this is what's going to save us from the hordes of Muslims, everybody. Woo, the Jesus phone. Ring, 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 the Jesus phone. Like, don't you feel ashamed just uttering the phrase Jesus phone? Like, it's obviously a fucking farce. It's sad. It's pathetic.
If you need a phone to prevent you from watching porn, you're not going to stop watching porn.
Yeah.
Like,
You're going
you know
to
what I
just
mean?
watch it some other way.
That's like saying,
Like-
oh, I'm not going to order fast food, but then at 3 a.m. you're eating chips and you're like, fuck, come on. Let's be exactly. You'll watch porn on your fucking PC.
Aiming to be the first in the US to block spicy videos and LGBTQ content. We're going to be able to create, and we think we have a right to do so, an environment that is Jesus-centric, that is void of disgusting videos, void of LGBT, void of
I'm
trans.
sorry, but we can already do that in our own homes. Like,
Yeah.
in our own homes, like, there's no actual, like, gay porn that's, like, beamed in by the Jews or whatever. Like,
Well,
like, you have to choose to go.
some-
You have to
some would
choose to
disagree.
access it. I know, but you have to actually choose to access the stuff, right? Now, when you go out into public and they're pushing it on kids in school and putting up pride flags in public places, yeah, like that should be challenged. But that's not what this is doing. This is just creating a hug box for yourself that you could already create just by not partaking in any of this degeneracy. Do you know?
Said Radiant Mobile's founder, Paul Fisher. The phone network, which is scheduled to launch.
hang on.
Oh, wait.
Big Muslim got him or Big Jesus?
Big Muslim god.
Let's go!
I love how she was unable to come up with anything at first. She's like, big Muslim got him. Oh my god!
The moment he
Oh,
froze,
man.
I knew. Big Muslim.
Am I not back?
Now you're back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, big Jesus phone got me.
What the?
Big Jesus
No,
phone
I said
got
both.
him.
I said Jesus phone. I said Big Jesus got him. I got both. I got 1.5.
It's probably the most predictable thing though that could
It's
ever
true.
happen. No,
That's
like
a
the sun
guessing,
rose
like-
tomorrow. Wow.
You know, I had heads or tails on that one. You know, it was easy, right?
They'll use T-Mobile, and it uses Israeli cybersecurity from a lot to.
It just gets even better. It uses Israeli cybersecurity. Oh my god! Come on, dude. He stumbled over that. He's like, oh no, we're not going to be able to shill this very good, are we? It uses the Israeli cybersecurity firm a lot to sort website domains into more than 100 content categories, blocking all pornographic content.
He didn't read the story before he brought it to the show, did he? He read the headline and brought it to the show.
Yeah, so basically what you're doing is giving Israeli intelligence your porn history. Right.
Sort websites, domains to more than 100 content categories, blocking all spicy content. Oh, I don't know how long that's going to work. So this weekend I did.
What? Even Jer knows it's not going to work. He's like, they're going to get around it. Like, they're going to get around the filter, you know.
Yo.
But what blows me is it's like, okay, so it's to stop kids, right? But there's already so many parental controls available already. Like, it's already a super saturated market, you know.
Like a cell phone detox. I wasn't perfect, but
you know what the truth is? Oh my god! So we're getting into the cell phone detox.
And
I will
he's
just say though, like this is the thing. Like a lot of Christians like don't give cell phones to their kids at all. Like, and a lot of people now are like, don't give your kid a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, there was a family in my church. Not only did they not have cell phones or internet, but they didn't have a television. You know,
wow.
Because that was a medium of sin and for demons to like come into the home, you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Not on my phone. And it was way harder than I thought it would be. Friday was.
Bro, you were banning
Come
people
on.
all day, all night.
The whole phone
We saw
detox
you.
is a lie. He was not only hiding posts on Twitter on Friday night, but he was doing it all weekend long, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, of course.
As well. There wasn't one moment. And by the way, he didn't say a cell phone detox. This is a retcon and a lie. He said an internet detox. And then he was still posting videos on his main channel while he was doing his internet detox. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Struggle. Like, I was like, I don't even think I started till later in the day on Friday. Saturday was easier. I just stayed busy. Like, I mowed the dog. I went bowling.
He mowed
I gotta bust
the
it back out.
dog.
I gotta bust it back out.
He mowed the dog, buddy.
We bust it back out.
Suffer dog. Rover got mowed, bish. Holy, the poor dog. He's abusing his dog
I
again.
mowed the dog. I honestly, like, I don't know why that really got me.
Playing, just stuff that, keeps you busy. I bowled like
That's great.
eight games. Like, I just kept
He
bowling. I was
bowled
like,
eight
I'll just
games. He just kept bowling. Buddy, you got to stop with the bowls. Please. You have to stop bowling. You have to stop being a cock. Like, it's not good for you, man. Look at where it's led you in life, man. You got to repet 8 rounds with the bowl. You figure Heather's pussy would be tired after a certain amount
it's hanging,
of
bro. Bro, you know, it sucks for him that his only hobby sounds like the word bull. Like
Well,
that
if
is
only
like the
he could actually say bowling instead of bowling. But unfortunately, people in the Midwest, they are incapable of that. So it's tough.
Yeah, she's being bulled up her alley, if you know what I mean.
Just keep bowling, then go home, go to bed. Did a bunch of chores on Sunday. Sunday was
He
very
cleaned up after
easy.
the bowl.
What the weekend talk, by the way?
Yeah,
I
we're
think
having a
that-
whole segment about the weekend now.
After banning, well, while people
Yeah,
are being banned, you all watched it live. While people are being banned for just being like weekend,
You know, cell phones. I don't think it would be hard to make the connection between like the rise in gender confusion and cell phone. I mean,
okay.
What?
No, that was the crazy.
So now it's the reason why people are going trans isn't that they aren't getting tested or groomed by teachers or academia. It's cell phones. Right. Like
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
is that an admission as to why he had to put his cell phone down because he was experiencing gender dysphoria or like holy
like the rise in gender confusion and cell phone. I mean,
Yeah.
and I was just talking about because like over the weekend, you know, the talk with the wife.
Buddy, he just completely wrecked the whole fucking setup, buddy. Holy.
Look at this guy.
And I was just talking about because like over the weekend, you know,
Oh my god.
the talk with the wife was
Wow.
she was basically, why don't you just
Was
get a
he-
flip phone because they sell them for
What?
even
So
for
his
Verizon,
wife,
like,
his wife
his
staged.
wife.
Did you hear this?
Mhm.
So we're bringing up his wife on the internet again, who, by the way, guys, is living in terror for her life every single day because people are stalking her in real life, apparently, and showing up to her house. But we're bringing her up again in order to let everybody know that his wife staged an intervention over the weekend and said to Jeremy, sat him down and said, you need to get a flip phone. You can no longer be trusted with a smartphone because you keep spurging out. That's basically what he just said. It's like, my wife said to me, why don't you just get a flip phone? Well, Jeremy, you're a fucking content creator, bud. Like, you're not going to have a fucking flip phone. It's such a LARP, dude. Like,
Well, because you want to know why? I bet you why his wife said that to him was he's on his phone constantly. They're trying to watch a movie, and she's like, "Could you get off your phone for a?" He goes, "But you don't understand. I gotta hide these comments." She's like, "You have to buy a flip phone." Like his wife is probably so sick of him crying over.
they're
Twitter.
living in fear of being assassinated like Charlie Kirk, and then they go to a Brewers game, you know?
right?
Like right out in public. Like,
front
do you know what I
row,
mean? Like, it's
front row.
it just doesn't really make any sense at all.
Ridiculous, dude.
Right.
just get a flip phone and because you know now it's like, well, what if you know the first I couldn't not have it on me.
Yeah.
So I just did that thing like Verizon does. I think everyone has something like this where you're like, you green light numbers that can get through,
What?
and then otherwise.
What are you talking? You were on Twitter banning
Is this
people
guy,
all
like-
weekend.
Buddy, the problem isn't that people are calling you on
It's
the
the
phone.
social media and the Twitter and the YouTube.
The problem is that you're getting drunk and you're crashing out. What you should have is an alco lock on your phone.
But Ash.
Like, is there any
No,
way
but
for them to
Ash.
give him a blower and test his blood alcohol content to unlock the phone?
No,
like-
but Ash, what he's saying doesn't even make sense because a flip phone is still has calls on it. He's like,
Yes.
I'm gonna block the call. It's like that's not what flip phone's for. The flip phone is for apps to not be allowed on your phone, like Insta or X or something. Like no shit.
It's like the phone's just locked. I mean, you can always like override it and like
Oh,
unlock it that way.
Oh,
what the f- is he talking about?
But I think that ultimately by Sunday and really by today, I felt much better. Like
did
Do
you?
you?
Because you're not looking any
No.
better. You're looking rougher by the day.
And the chat
it's a
was
disaster.
brutal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
just not being connected. Now, when you talk about
Sure.
the Jesus phone, they're not
The
going to call it
Jesus
that,
phone.
but easily accessible. Like you wonder, will they still be able to download TikTok? Will they still be able to download?
Probably not.
But who gives a
You know what I mean? Nobody is actually going to buy the Jesus phone.
No.
like let's
It's
be
gimmick.
real. No,
gimmick?
it's a niche of a niche. Like somebody that's going to buy the Jesus phone. Really?
If someone is that religious that they don't want to be on social media or look at porn or stuff,
They're
right?
not gonna have a phone to begin with.
Yeah, or they have the the willpower to not be watching porn on your phone, right?
Yeah.
If you're a gooner on your phone off, you're gonna off to anything. Okay, like come on.
I suspect that stuff
Yeah.
will probably all be blocked on the phone, but I don't know. I guess if anyone ends up getting it, let us know. And let us know in the comments. So down
Let
in
us
the
know in the
Yeah,
comments.
no.
Mark it on your bingo card. Let us know in the comments. Did you get the Jesus phone? Did you test if you could get on porn sites? Was it effective?
comment section down below. Let us know what you think about the Jesus phone.
That's the thing too.
Will
If
you-
you're watching porn on your cell phone, shit's fucking felt it anyway, isn't it? Like it's pretty fucking degen to watch porno on your fucking phone, isn't it? Like you're on the smallest screen, you're on the fly, like in the fucking shitter, cranking her out. Like I don't fucking know. That's wild to me. I think Andy, it was just revealed goons on phone. I think
No, never.
never
On
never.
phone?
You need that. You need the goon on iPad, buddy. You need the cinematic experience. The cinematic experience on iPad, buddy.
Ultra wide, triple window, fucking different
A lot of
categories.
yes.
each
Gotta have
one.
three different ones on the fly on each monitor.
No,
yes.
one
There you-
ultra wide. One ultra wide. You
Oh.
could fit 3 or 4 windows per
Put me to
set.
shame, good sir. Yes, people are saying I'm out of touch. I guess I am out of touch. I guess our f***ers are going on their phones and fucking tugging it there. I don't fucking know.
Anyway, rent out a theater. You ever do that? Or rent out the IMAX
be getting one? How
for fucking $5K to off?
It'd be worth it, wouldn't it, though? You just get the ultimate sound system, buddy. Whoa!
The 3D. You have the 3D glasses on.
How was your- how was
You
your-
have to dodge the cum. You're like,
Oh wait, he's
"Whoa!"
about to say it. He's about to say it.
Dude,
Bring it
what
back.
Here we go.
about the Jesus phone? Will you be getting one? How was your weekend overall?
Oh, Mel's icked out. Mel's vagina's drier than the Sahara Desert, buddy. That's the ick right there. Getting asked how was your weekend by Jer. Know the HR rules, Jer. When we ask, hey, when you ask, no. No. HR.
Well, it's good. I did a lot of drawing practice. I've been getting more into that, which I think is good.
Cheers. Look at the chat like,
Bro, he looks so defeated, man. Look at him there.
Oh my God. Bro.
Oh, bro, don't cry for him. He's already dead. Like he looks like he's been drinking every night for a year straight. Or longer. Like, look at this man. This is a man that's on death's door. He's unwell. He's unhealthy. Look at him.
But he's so sad, bud.
Some offline hobbies have been really fun. So yeah, practicing
Yeah.
drawing.
Like what?
It's been a good time.
Drawing?
Yo,
Sir,
this is like he asked her, like, hey, I heard your grandma's in the hospital. And she's like, it's like that energy of like
Yeah.
a sad story about someone's like dying animal or family member. And you're like, look,
Yeah, I
look.
Yeah, practicing
Yeah.
drawing, and it's been a good time.
That's how I react when I've like lost 2,000 at the casino.
yeah,
And I'm like,
Yeah.
how was it? Yeah, it was good.
it's over.
Was it
man.
good? Was it good?
Yeah, I did chores, outdoor chores. Felt good.
Yeah, outdoor. You have to use the word
I'm
outdoor.
sure. I'm sure he was doing outdoor chores. This guy hasn't left his house in fucking weeks, man. Certainly not sober.
Mowing the dog.
Get myself,
Yeah,
shave my
dog. What?
Shave my beard is getting out of control.
He shaved his beard? Hold on, bring it back. Did he even say beard?
Get myself, shave my beard is getting out of control.
Shaved my beers. Yeah, I bet you were shaving those beers, buddy. You were shaving them right down to the bottom of the bottle. Like, holy shit, man. Shaved your beers. That's crazy.
That's actually
it's unheard of.
I think he was shaving beers, though, with his mouth.
100%. Yeah, he was sucking them beers off.
You know Jer drinks beers with a straw because he heard it makes you drunker quicker.
The straw pedo. He always gets shark pedo in Pokemon, so I'm sure he straw pedos those brewskis back, brah.
Remember the Xanax video at the baseball game? He popped the Xanax and had a drink, a mixed drink.
No, it's true.
Apple sour with a
he
straw.
washed his Xan down with a Long Island iced tea for Long Island.
The Long Island.
So it was just good to kind of just be around and just be active outside. Enjoying the good weather.
You weren't active outside. This is the biggest lie of all time. It'd be like if I came in here, guys, I just crushed a mad set at the fucking gym, guys. Yeah, I was real active outside this weekend. You'd be like, no, you fucking weren't, you fat piece of shit. Even if I actually was, no one would fucking believe me. Like, what are we doing here, man?
Today, by the way, it's beautiful. So.
We're talking about the weather.
It's beautiful.
Just look at Mel. She's like, okay, the weather is nice in May.
It's May, yep.
This other topic I had.
Look at Mel.
She's like,
is losing her mind. Why?
So, this other topic I had. Where is this? This is a pretty interesting video. I wonder. I'm not sure if we'll get the audio.
What?
even he's not sure if he's going to be able to conjure up the audio on this clip.
Hang on.
He's like,
I'm actually gonna die. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That's so funny, dude. It's like, then why are we playing it? If we don't know if we just have to gaze upon the immeasurable beauty of Miss Rachel Wilson. It's that high level. We don't even need the audio. Who even needs to hear what she's saying?
I'll just transcribe it for you guys.
Oh, man.
I don't know if we'll get the audio.
Well, that's why we have Melonie Mac here to sign language it. Do you think he's going to get the audio?
Yo.
What do you think? What do you think, chat? Do you think Jer is going to successfully get the audio here?
I think he does. I mean, I was so focused on the chat when I was editing chat. I was just reading. I wasn't listening to anything he was saying.
I miss or not. Let me know.
I don't.
Stop!
There's no audio. There's no audio.
No way. There's no way.
How? Mel's just like,
melt.
I don't hear anything, boss.
At least he prepped everyone for that. He was like, listen, guys, we're probably not going to get the audio.
He had X muted because he was gooning on it earlier.
Okay, here you go.
Don't hear it.
Okay, here, let's see. Audio controls. Okay, not that. That's me. So let's do this, and then...
Oh my
What are we doing? What are we doing, Boomer? Okay, Boomer. Whatever you say, Boomer. What's happening? What is happening? Jer has become Galactus, and he's about to eat Melonie back. giant chair and this giant white tent that he's fucking wearing. Like, you know, he's a messy eater. It's a poor choice of shirt for Mr. Hambly. It's gonna get
he
stained.
never wears out. Yeah. He never wears white out. You know, his wife's like, change your shirt.
Gerlactus.
Let's add it this way.
He's got the
I
canvas.
forgot to check the
I'm dying. This episode's so funny. Holy shit.
this part. Shared audio.
Like, we're gonna get to other stuff today, guys. 4 hours.
4
of Jer.
hours later. Job
There
of
we
the
go.
cock.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, he figured it out, guys.
Our whole show's just chair.
Yeah, hear it.
Okay.
Okay, if you go completely
Gerlactus,
back to-
devourer of content, borer of worlds, prepare to sleep. I herald the boredom of worlds.
Horror of worlds.
Okay, let's get women out of the workforce. Let's,
Yes.
women just need to be, all women need to just be stay-at-home moms. Then you're probably going to have, you're going to have situations where women are getting married because they have to and not because they fell in
Oh
love. And then you have, and
no!
they may be sad
Not the natural order of things, Miss Melonie Mack. Oh no! Melonie Mack wants to be a strong, empowered woman that gets to pick and choose for herself who she's gonna marry. Don't you know? Like, this is crazy. What are you saying? You're arguing against everything that your position is supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Melonie only wants Christianity to inconvenience and beat other people into submission. She doesn't actually want to have to follow it herself and read that a woman's position is in the home and it's to submit to a man and to be a homemaker and stuff like that. Melonie doesn't like that. She wants to be a strong girl boss. She wants to be able to decide if she's a girl boss or not. So she doesn't even believe in any of this shit. It's
100%
all a
not.
LARP.
It's all bullshit, dude. All bullshit.
because of that. Or they might be with a bad man who abuses them and have a higher likelihood of that. So it's such a
You
tough
sound like a feminist,
She's
don't
such-
you,
she's such a
Melonie?
stupid- She doesn't believe
Suddenly, when it
anything.
comes to her rights getting taken away by religion, then she gets defensive.
Oh, but
when
gay people.
But when it's gay
Oh,
people
yeah.
that religion is going to take away and put them back in the closet, or and put them back in the closet, that's okay. But then when it's men with pornography or violent video games or consuming media that threatens Melonie's sexual value and her ability to acquire simps,
Mhm.
that needs to be banned. Men need to man up. Men need to accept their provider traditional role. But women, they should be allowed to do whatever the they want. No, Melonie, that's not how it works. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if we're going back to traditional Christian values and we're eliminating separation of church and state like you want,
Mhm.
you are going to be stripped of all of your girl boss rights. And
Yep.
that's just the way it fucking is.
Exactly.
to try to
She fucking, like makes a buffet out of the Bible. Whatever she
It
wants,
is.
she.
This
and
is
by the
exactly
way,
what
but
my grandfather always called it, a smorgasbord Christian.
There you go.
Oh, I'll have a little bit of this here. And, well, I don't really like that. I'll take a little bit of this there. It really is. If you're going to do it right or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Or don't fucking push it onto other people when you're not holding those values at the exact same time.
have a complete
Well, she'll be like, oh, these drama people, it's against the Bible. Meanwhile, on TheQuartering, like he's in drama all the time. He's drunk all the time. He watches porn all the time.
like we need God. We need God. And
Right?
and there's no like one
Okay,
size
but who's
fits all thing.
Mel, who is telling us what God wants? Do you know? Yeah, we need God. We need the religion as a society. Who's going to decide that exactly? Which denomination's version of God is going to govern our country? Is it Catholicism? You're not Catholic. Is it going to be the Baptist church? Which Baptist church? You know, like, is it going to be Lutheran? Which sect is going to have authority. She doesn't know. She doesn't know anything. She just says what she thinks sounds good. Well, we just need God. Well, we just need Jesus. Well, who's Jesus? Who? Will the real Jesus please stand up? Like, Mel, figure it the out.
For every woman that's going to fix these things. But one thing that society has done, I think the real answer is, hey, we need God. And I think that God can make things work for people in a system of, okay, women are still in the workforce. And
okay. So rewrite the Bible.
So God can bless any system, you see? We don't actually have to obey God and follow his commandments. We just need to pray for exceptional grace, and God will make things that were never meant to work, right? So why don't we just pray for God to bless the hoes then, right? I'm sure God can make a society with trans children and gay people on every corner work, right?
Yeah.
Right, Mel? He's God. He can do anything. This is such a cope excuse for Melonie Mac because she doesn't want to have to submit to traditional gender roles. She wants to pick and choose what she's going to do.
Yet she'll fucking preach every day.
It's literally the argument the leftist Christians make. It's literally the argument they make to get exceptions for their sins. When it comes to Mel's sins, which are not being modest and not accepting the leadership of a man and not actually, bearing children and being fruitful and multiplying. And, she's going to quote Proverbs 31 as Proverbs 38, even though there's only 31 chapters in Proverbs. But she's going to pretend like it doesn't say anything about childbearing in Proverbs 31 when it does, Mel. And you're just picking and choosing what you want.
She's so
God can make that work out well. I mean, even if you look at like the Proverbs 38 woman or 28
Proverbs 38
Proverbs 30
Is it, you said it was only 31 or something?
Yeah. Well, she doesn't know.
Proverbs 30, 30.
Better to keep your mouth closed and be thought a fool than open it and remove all doubt. How is that for a proverb there, Mel?
Belted.
I don't know why I'm reading the chapter.
Proverbs,
but anyway, the wonderful
yeah.
I don't think the answer.
By the way, do you know what it actually does say in Proverbs 31?
What does it say?
It actually says, it's not for kings to drink wine, nor for rulers to crave beer, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed by the Lord their God. Let beer be for those who are perishing, and wine for those who are in anguish. Let them drink and forget their poverty and remember their misery no more. Very apropos for Mr. Hambly, no. It's quite crazy that that's the actual chapter of the Bible that she was trying to quote,
Dude,
By the way, in verse 28, it says of this woman, her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also. Where are your children to call you blessed, Miss Mac?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your womb is a tomb. It's barren.
Really, let's go back to the old times where women can't work and women can't do this or that.
Old times where women can't work. I'm sorry, but you sound like a radical progressive. Ye old times where women couldn't work. You mean like 50 years ago, 60 years ago? Do you know? I'm sorry, but that's like entirely what this whole movement that you're attached yourself to is about, is going back to traditional gender roles and traditional values.
Also, it's like Melonie. Most women want a man who provides and they don't have to work. Even if you take religion out of this.
Too.
Yeah.
She said throughout all of this, she said that a woman wants a man who makes more money than them.
Exactly.
She said even if they won't admit it, that's what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
But then decides, okay, well, I want a man that makes a ton of money, but also I want the freedom to do whatever I want and be able to work, not work. And it's just like, you know what, bitch, this isn't how any of this fucking works. And it's time for you to shut the fuck up and stop grifting off of things that you don't even believe in.
Exactly. If you believe that, whatever, just shut the up about pointing your finger at other people, you stupid.
Just in regular old hobbies, bowling
Yeah.
leagues, darts leagues.
Bowling. He says bowling.
mean-
It's bowling. Bowl.
To be fair, like the argument that Melonie should have actually made was to bring up Priscilla and Aquila and how they made tents in order to survive and they helped the Apostle Paul make a livelihood with making tents. Like, it's not that women can't work, right? But it's just that there is a traditional place for women, and it's not to be that every woman is in the workforce and it's widely accepted like this. It's if it has to be the case, then it's okay. Do you know? But again, Melonie doesn't know anything from anything, judging by her fumbling misapplication of scripture there. Anyway.
Cornhole leagues, it's summertime. There's those starting up. You don't have to know anybody. You just go there and be like, hey, is there a team looking for a player?
So now, by the way, we're now getting Jeremy Hambley's dating advice, which is to go join a bowling league or a cornhole league.
Corn
Tell me
harvest,
you
bowl?
got married out of high school without telling me you got married out of high school, buddy, to your high school sweetheart. Who the f is getting laid at cornhole? What the f are we talking about?
What's cornhole? I think it's like a Beavis and Butthead thing.
Andy doesn't know we don't really do cornhole in Canada, but it's you throw like a bean bag and you try and get it in a hole. It's like skee ball, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, there's farmers markets you can get involved. There's all sorts of stuff that people just don't want to do the work anymore.
Farmers markets?
When I was young, you met girls, you had to go cruising. And
Whoa! He was going cruising? Isn't that what home do? They go cruising for
truck stops.
He's cruising. He's going true cruising, buddy. Claws and cornhole, cruising, quartering.
We had to, back in my day, we had to go pick up chicks at the local
In my day, we picked up women in real life. Like, the truth is, like, for guys who do have sexual value, for Chad, there's never been any more pussy than there is right now.
Yeah,
you know, it's just that. It's just the disparity between like Chad and like the normie is widened to such a point where the normie doesn't get jack shit. And that's why like people like Andrew Wilson and his wife will argue, well, we have to stop women from working, so they have to rely on men for resources, so they have to settle for beta orbiters and get married, etc., etc. Like, I don't know.
You had to like drive around and you had to like talk to them and meet them out where they were. You couldn't just find them online. And yes, we call it bags here, but I want to say bags because I knew Chad was just going to fill up with bags.
So they call cornhole bags.
They do call
the
it
things
cornhole
under
in the
your
South.
fucking eyes. The bags there, buddy.
I don't even know what he's talking. Like, hang on.
Or I think more places call it cornhole than they call it bags. Like, there's all sorts of businesses that are looking for different ways to make all sorts of money.
The real reason.
Watch out, Mel. He's going to eat you, Mel.
Oh, and he's going to eat you, Mel.
He's right there.
Mostly Harmless says we have to stop women from working because they suck at it. It's very true. But the thing is, women suck the life out of the fucking workforce. Like human resources, these office jobs, like it's just so soul crushing because it's such a feminized environment. And if you are like a man that is at all like free thinking or not super submissive, like it's fucking hell to be in these workplaces, really. And we need to get them, got to get them the fuck.
Why the hell wouldn't we? Why does this keep happening? Oh, I'm just huge now. Well, okay.
You've always been huge. You've always been huge. You fat fuck.
Well, he made $9.
Oh man, he can't. Whoa, huge, big spender.
By the way, $9? $9?
$9.
Wait, who donates $9?
That's strange, isn't it?
Oh, this messed up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why is it 9? Not even 10?
What on earth? I have to take a little bit of time to figure this out. I want to add this other story here.
By the way, I love the star background on the morning show. It's a morning show with a starry
Somehow
night sky.
it's gotten worse. It's like the Aurora Borealis. It's the Northern Lights or something. Like, why? Why is it like that?
Let's see here. Maybe I'll just share the window.
Look at the dono on the top right.
Thanks to Ren Fair Creeper for the $1 donate. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Like, I don't know what this is. I guess he's doing these pop-ups now to prove that he does get support, but the support is so meager and most of it is trolls, you know.
Yeah.
Dead center, just cover. Oh, so I can move this. Look at this. Okay,
Oh,
so I can do that
okay.
now.
There we
Get away
go.
from me. Get up in the corner.
All right.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
partying
there we
at
Jared's
go.
one
used to the
time.
corner.
Yes.
Jared's used to the corner and it's all askew. Like he's look at this shit.
Yeah, it's not it's not straight. It looks so bad, dude.
No Red Bull today. Just a green goodness smoothie that
Oh,
tastes.
get ready, guys.
he's
He's
healthy.
basically on like the fat girl diet now, guys.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, I'm on the healthy green drink. And then he actually looks at the ingredients for the first time and realizes it has 52 grams of sugar in it.
It's more than a Coke. It's more than non-diet Coke.
It has more sugar in it than a full fat Coke.
That's actually really funny, dude.
Like dirt.
Oh,
It has
It tastes like dirt.
spirulina, green tea leaf extract, broccoli, spinach, barley grass, and wheatgrass. Plus
He's
garlic.
drinking grass. He's chewing grass like a cow.
Why drink a green drink with all that stuff that tastes bad, in my opinion, in drinks?
Yeah.
But it's 52 grams of sugar. That
Why don't you
defeats
just
the
eat?
purpose.
Why don't you just eat the vegetable?
Yeah, exactly. Broccoli
You know.
crunch. I love broccoli crunch. Like,
and artichoke.
oh my.
It's
Drinking garlic and artichoke drink.
Garlic.
yeah.
That sounds
there's
interesting.
There's also mango, kiwi, one pear, and one apple.
Okay,
in
so
here.
that helps overpower the
A little.
garlic a little.
look at him.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste.
Nutritious.
It doesn't really taste garlicky. It tastes like grass. It tastes
He's
That'll
drinking
show at the
grass.
casino. I'm
He's
healthy.
Drinking grass, buddy. Holy.
Yeah.
it tastes like dirt or grass or something of that. These drinks are not that healthy, but I just replaced lunch with it because they have 50.
What? First of all, I highly doubt he's replacing lunch with this drink. I'm pretty sure this is a cope he made up on the fly as he was reading the nutritional information
Yeah.
and realized that it wasn't good for him. So
Like
now
a
he's
meal replacement.
I cut out lunch.
It's like protein shake. What do you mean? You're
Yeah,
gonna
well, he's
drink
gonna say it's
sugar
like
and-
there's no protein in this.
Which is a lot for a drink.
That is a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
But what's the fiber on it?
Fiber. Only
This is shit.
There's no fiber in it. Mel's concerned.
No, this is
Not
shit, though.
even any It is. This is the content. Like the conversations they have is like the conversations that old people have. It's awful.
This is so shit.
3 grams.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like, and there's not a lot of protein either. So maybe this isn't a great one.
You might as well drink a Pepsi.
That's
Oh, God. You may as well drink a Pepsi. I think it has almost double the sugar of a Pepsi, you know?
Yeah, because Coke is 50 grams, I think.
No, I think it's 42. You know,
I haven't
think
had
it's
one with
40,
sugar in
and
a
I
long
think
time.
Pepsi is 38.
I have the
I'm
zeros only. Yeah,
I'm
Pepsi?
pretty sure.
it doesn't matter. It's bad for you.
Yeah, I know. 240 calories too. That's more than a Pepsi.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm surprised it doesn't. Why don't they just cram protein in this? I have other ones that have I have other ones from the same company.
Buddy,
There's,
make,
like, double-
Make a protein shake.
It's got double the calories of a Coca-Cola. Like
Buddy,
Coke's only like 110.
Yo, $60, you could buy like protein out the ass. New Zealand, like the good shit, right? And then you buy bananas and some almond milk. That's it. Like or
What's
strawberries.
crazy is they're still talking about this, and I've edited this down. Like this conversation
How long
went on
was
for like
this?
like 6 minutes talking about this shit.
I won't lie. I said one sentence and I'm already boring myself.
I know.
Have like 30 grams of protein in it. This probably, I mean, this is 100% juice. So it's just that it's probably better than a soda, but not much.
God.
No, it's a cope. It's a cope, bro. It's a big fucking dirty old cope. Oh man.
Probably not much. Nobody has been allowed to disembark.
It's disembark, Jer. Bring it back.
This
So they're talking about a cruise ship and
Yeah,
how
the
they've
poop
been
cruise.
trapped on the poop cruise, and they've been trapped on this like plague ship for however long. And instead of saying no one's been allowed to disembark the ship, Jer said no one's disbarked.
Oh, by the way, yeah, no, that cruise is brutal. 3 dead.
Yeah.
3 dead so far. That's scary as
Nobody has been allowed to disembark.
this spark.
Covered you up. There we go.
What is he
Oh
doing?
my God.
All
What
right,
is
parents.
he doing? All right, here he is, guys. He's gonna shill this great advertiser. Guys,
Oh
here
my
we go.
God. Okay.
Are you ready for the ad read?
No.
Real talk for a second. America's about to hit
Real
a huge
talk.
milestone. We're coming up on
Real
America's
talk.
250th birthday. 250 years of freedom, grit, sacrifice, and the greatest experiment in self-government the world has ever seen. This is the perfect moment to help your kids understand why this country matters, not just fireworks and hot dogs, but the story behind it all. There's a free guide called The Kid's Guide to America.
It's
This
a
is
free guide. Like, how much money can you make shilling a product that's free?
What was it?
Like-
3 cents for every 1,000?
I think it came out, it was like 3 cents per 1,000 viewers or something in the
Wait.
Rumble dashboard, something like
So
this, or
he
3
made
cents per
40
100 views.
cents?
Something like that. Like, it's not
'Cause it was
great.
CPM, so it's per 1,000 clicks per whatever. Did he make 40 cents on this ad read? No, it
He's
must
like
be more.
scooping pennies out of the fucking gutter, man.
Yo,
Why even fucking bother? Well, it's because there's no actual user revenue. Like, none of the fans donate. So you have to do these. By the way, it's crazy to me he doesn't even shill the coffee anymore. Or is it? Because it's just cooked. Like, the coffee company is done. He doesn't even promote it.
America's 250th birthday, and honestly, it's a great way.
It is done. I'm telling you right now, he's shipping all the because Luther is still on his ass. Luther Morgan's a fucking Avenger, bro.
To introduce kids to how America began, who the founding fathers were, and what they risked, and why the ideas they fought for still matter today.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
The guide sends kids back to the moment when brave men signed the Declaration of Independence, knowing full well they were risking their lives for freedom.
Oh,
It breaks it all down in a way
So
kids can
boring.
actually understand and enjoy without watering it down or turning it into boring schoolwork. If you care about raising
really
kids
is.
who know where this country came from and why it's worth preserving, this is something you
turn
want
it
to grab.
off.
How
The best
about
part is
just
it's
put on
completely free with
Liberty's
this special
Kids
offer.
then? I don't know.
Buddy, this
Remember-
is fucking
I used to
Mhm.
watch that shit and I enjoyed it. I don't know how many people would. There was like a PBS program called Liberty's Kids that were about American journalist children working for Benjamin Franklin. I used to rock that shit. You know, why do we need this fucking pamphlet? Just give them a
Buddy.
history book.
buddy. No one's making money off of this.
You just need to pay $2 for shipping and processing. Head over to freeusabirthday.com. That's freeusabirthday.com. And the Kid's Guide to America's 250th Birthday. for your
Everybody
kids.
in chat
Get
not
it
only
today.
knows what I'm talking
America's story
about with
matters.
that
Make
show,
sure that
but actually liked it. That's crazy.
he also said the problem with the flip, going back to flip phones, is that some things require a smartphone. Your job might require you to have an authenticator app to log in. Some parking structures require apps to pay. That's a great point. I
Oh
went
my
to the-
god! So
I
we're
took my
now
wife-
complaining. Get ready. So Jer is now going to give us the boomer rant against parking apps, and how he wants to pay an attendant with cash instead of scanning the QR
The
code.
QR code's so easy though. It's easy. It's so much better. It's literally 10 times better that you just go beep.
Oh
What the fuck is
man!
he talking about?
to the zoo this last week, and you to pay for parking, you have to scan a QR code on the parking.
yeah.
Yeah, it takes 5 seconds. It takes 4 seconds.
Well, Jer's upset.
It's new. I've never. And then I took her to a Brewer game. Same thing.
That's new. So he's never been out the house for the last 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scan. I can't imagine this is more efficient than me just handing somebody the $20 to park. But
Well, it is, Jeremy. Jeremy, just use your brain for 2 seconds and think about why it would be more efficient. You want to know why? Because they don't have to pay the QR code, you fucking retard. Whereas they have to pay a security guard X amount of dollars per hour to fucking stand there. And then they have to get insurance for security and for liability purposes, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why.
Beyond that, the app, you put in your license plate. So when the parking attendant who's checking all the fucking shit goes there, he pulls up a list and goes, yep. Cool.
Yeah, it is more efficient that way rather than having to actually look at the ticket on the dash or whatever.
Yeah, right in the,
you know, I used to give people parking tickets.
Really? Yeah.
One day somebody actually said to me, it was probably the nastiest thing I've ever heard from somebody. They said, I hope your firstborn child dies of cancer. And they spat at my feet over a $25 parking ticket.
Oh my God.
There is no job on earth where you're more hated than being the meter maid, because you're not even a cop. Like, you're just a security guard that just goes around and just fucking snitches on people and just gives them the fucking tickets. But at a certain point, like, you build up a hatred for them. You're like, yeah, I'll fucking get you today. I don't know.
I when I was doing Uber, I would be like on like King Street in Toronto. You cannot park there, but I would park and play like and switch and chill, wait for them to arrive, right? And there was this one meter maid guy who was trying to get me every day. I could tell he would always go. And I would drive away in circle and then park behind him.
I didn't last too long on the fucking meter maid assignment because the moment winter hit, I was begging to do anything else because you're fucking out there.
I bet.
Just in the middle of winter, walking around, everyone fucking hates you, and it's so cold, and you're just getting shot on. You know, it's not too bad. But the thing was, like, I was fat as fuck. So much walking, and like, even though it's the summer, like, it's so fucking hot. You're like crashing into other security outposts, like other contracts the company has to like either get inside for heat in the winter or get inside for air conditioning in the summer. Like, you're at the welfare office hanging out with the other 500-pound guy at the welfare office. Anyway, let's move on.
Well, someone said, imagine Andy bringing your food, your Uber. No, I actually drove people, and I did drive someone who recognized me. He's like, I used to watch you on the Kumite, and I was so embarrassed. And he's like, I would never tell anyone I watched blood sports. That was I'm like, thanks, bud. Anyway, where to?
Ace Diamond here from YouTube. Oh, hey, missed the live show. Glad you guys are back. Is Quartering Life Discord temporarily down, or is something on my end? No, it's up. You guys are back. Is Quartering Life Discord temporarily down, or is something on my end? No, it's up and running. So I don't know. We had to lock it down a little bit.
Oh, so the
look at Mal. So he had to lock it down. It's under lock and key. Look at Mal. She's like, oh no, we had to lock it down. She doesn't even know what's going on. This is the first she's even heard of this.
It was getting overrun by some jokesters, but if you can't get in, let me know.
And guys, let him know if you can't get in. He'll let you in.
And watched it. I'm not a big Godzilla guy.
What do you mean? You are Gojira. He's big. He's a Godzilla size. He's massive. He's a monster. Bring it back. Hold on. We're missing a classic Jer mispronunciation.
Get in, let me know.
Hold on.
And then watched it. I'm not a big Godzilla guy. Yeah, I love Pluribus. Yeah, I can't wait for the next season.
Pluribus? No, Jer. It's Pluribus. It's not Pluribus.
But did you hear
Pluribus.
How he said it was to sneak it in a way where he
it's almost like he
knows.
sneezed, like plurbs.
Well, he did it so because like, oh yeah, no, I didn't mispronounce it. I just mumbled it a little bit.
Pluribusius.
It's such a cool concept. But he seemed like he was partying pretty hard. Not gonna say I've never passed out. I'm not gonna say I've never ordered DoorDash.
Ordered DoorDash.
Stop.
He ordered DoorDash. He must be drunk
This
right
is my
now.
I love this. I love when he mispronounces words.
Hey, like, not gonna say I've never passed out.
By the way,
I'm not gonna say.
You know, it's like sometimes we'll mispronounce, or other people will. The reason we make fun of Jer is it's like every third sentence is wrong.
Yeah, it's
Like,
constant.
it's every like third sentence he fucks up a word.
I've never ordered DoorDash and then fallen asleep and found it on the porch the next day. But I've definitely never been.
That's a regular occurrence for Jer. Is he gets blackout drunk, orders a load of DoorDash, passes out before it arrives, and he wakes up to a bunch of rotten fucking DoorDash on the porch. It's grimy, buddy.
Passed out on my couch with like, but like the money. So I went through a civil lawsuit, and where it was a slam dunk win for me.
Yeah.
But the guy had no money, none.
Right.
Oh. Typical Jer. I have a slam dunk. I'm gonna win. Oh wait, it turns out Buddy's got no fucking money. So Jer, so he lost everything, huh?
It's so funny.
So by the time we got that far into discovery, you know, the lawsuit was probably, even though part of it.
Wait, so they found out like midway through there was no money? They're like,
But shouldn't you have known from the very beginning that some fucking train that beat you up wasn't going to have money?
oh, was that
Like-
the civil lux? Oh, I didn't know
Yes,
that.
when it
Okay.
comes down to trees, they're either on the extreme high end of affluence or wealth or the extreme bottom end of fucking poverty. I don't feel like that, and I feel like it heavily skews towards the poverty, you know.
It was crowdfunded. Part of the lawsuit was crowdfunded. I think 30 was.
Yeah.
I
But he
spent
still
over
lost.
50 to find out the
Over
guy.
$50,000 just to get to discovery. It's expensive, Jer. He doesn't have money like that to blow anymore, does he? Ooh.
It's actually crazy.
I can't say I'm sure, but it was not, you know, like there, even though I was going to win, I was going to have to spend more money to win no money. You know what I mean? And it's like, go in jail. Sure, look at our lawyer. I'm assuming, I don't know. This
Oh
guy's.
my God, whoa. What's he
This
saying?
self-felt.
No, I
this
don't-
is crazy.
But it's just like, like me, bro.
This guy's
Okay,
like, go in jail.
He looks just like Jer.
go
look
in
at him.
jail.
Sure, look at our lawyer. I'm assuming, I don't know. This guy's a walking Milady meme. Yeah, yeah.
That's you, Jer.
This guy's a walking Milady meme. Only the lawyers win. That's exactly right.
Only the
Like-
lawyers
Right,
win,
yeah.
Jer.
You know, the lawyer I had made 50 or 60 grand.
Wasn't he threatening to sue
Yeah.
everyone, by the way?
Well, that's the thing. He's threatening to sue all these people and do all this lawfare and stuff. Like, it doesn't work out the way that people think it works out. All that happens is everybody loses tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then what? Like,
Well, someone
it
was
usually
like,
doesn't end the way that anyone wants it to end either. Like, it's always a fucking mess.
you know, someone was like today, they were like on Twitter, like, why don't you sue Jer? And I'm like, for what?
You
To
know what
like
I mean?
spend
Like,
100 grand, stress my life, my time to battle to like
Listen.
maybe get
unless you're Ethan Klein, unless you're a member of the chosen tribe
exactly.
with the best chosen lawyer, like, it's over for you, Goy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not, it's, you know what I mean? You're not gonna fucking win.
Yeah. Or you might win, but it will take you years, and you're like, this is gay.
You,
Like,
you,
this
you
is-
have to. Okay, let me cut another $10,000 check to my an attorney this month. And
Yeah.
you know.
We'll just keep doing locals, Rumble, and this. And then people will post our shit. Who cares?
Whatever lawyer he was paying made money, and neither one of us got any real satisfaction, even though it was a slam dunk. You know,
Right.
I was like, you know.
Well, he did. He got a satisfaction because he made your money. He's like, the lawyer didn't even, he was not even happy.
Yeah.
He's like, he was happy as he was like, yeah, let's go.
He got to keep.
By the way, imagine paying 60 grand for a slam dunk. Like, it's a slam dunk, and you have to pay 60 grand?
But it's not. It's not. It never is. It never is. Oh, let me tell you, kid, we got a hell of a case. A hell of a case. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, Duty streams for a yap. By the way, Duty was in flagged age restricted on one of his Jer videos.
Whoa.
He posted one of our clips.
That's crazy.
That's
By the way,
fucking
he
so
says,
stupid.
interesting thing from Jeremy's pod, no mention, shilling, or ad reads for coffee brand coffee.
Mhm.
Does Jer think Mel is DTF even though she's barren? This is tough.
That's funny. And yeah, no, I think he's stopping with the coffee shill because he has to change the bags.
The thing is, like, the Twitter account for Coffee Brand Coffee has been inactive for over a year.
Mhm.
The YouTube channel for Coffee Brand Coffee, I think it's been several years since there was an upload. And you just look at the amount of shilling that's done for it these days, and it's a fraction of what it used to be. And it's on Amazon, all of the fulfillment. He doesn't even handle the fulfillment anymore. Like, it's obviously being slowly phased out. Like, it's not going to Walmart by the end of the year because the bags that it's packaged in don't meet the regulations even to be sold on Amazon, let alone in a retail store. Like, if you don't have any nutritional information on your packaging, it's not going into Walmart. And this was the new packaging that he said was explicitly going to go into Walmart. So he's obviously full of shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What little money he had, and got to, say that he punched a Nazi, and then I lost all that money. Like, it was just not great.
What a brutal
huge
foul
shout out,
check.
by the way, to if you're looking for a new gaming chair, shout out to Technosport gaming chairs. If you're looking for a comfortable but unique
the gaming
option.
chair, like, it's actually over when you're shilling gaming chairs with a fucking QR code. There's no money in this. Do you really think that anyone is going to buy the chair through Jer's code? No one's buying the fucking chair through Jer's code. I think you got like 7 cents per 1,000 views.
Yeah, no,
this.
it actually, someone released
something like that. Maybe it's per 100 views.
Is it per
Even
view? It's not per
still-
view. It's not per view.
No, it's not per view. I think it's
No.
per 100 views. But even so, like, this is like hardly any money at all.
For your gaming setup, check out technosportusa.com with a wide range of ergonomic chairs and an array of colors that you will definitely bring your setup to the next level with. Always comfy, never boring. Technosport, use code.
Yo, hey Ash, don't you want to buy this chair? It's so exciting. But what an ad read. It sounds like
There's no enthusiasm at all. It sounds like he's hung over reading it.
it sounds like he's
just
sarcastically promoting it. Yeah, this chair is totally good. Like, it has that same tone of like.
Has anybody ever heard of Technosport before? It's not
No.
even like some big name brand that you've heard of or something, Like, no one's buying like a $500,000, $2,000 chair through a fucking QR code because Quartering shilled it. It's not happening.
Code RUMBLE, one
Oh
word,
my god.
for 10% off your entire order. So check that out if you need a new gaming chair. And I had this story. Chick-fil-A employee accused of stealing $80,000.
Are we actually talking about mac and cheese right now?
We are the return of the mac and cheese. Somehow mac and cheese returned. Somehow return of the mac and cheese appeared. And I just clipped like every time he said mac and cheese. It's just sad.
Now, the second part was a little surprising to me. Of mac and cheese.
How?
Well,
Taking the box of it from behind and storing it.
Mel's voice is just awful. Like,
The banshee,
don't be in broadcasting. No one wants to listen to you.
He's like that girl from Mortal Kombat 2. Remember that white hair girl whose like power was like scream? Remember?
Exactly. I guess you ring up 800, orders a mac and cheese, and then you cancel it, and he just put in the mac and cheeses and put his credit card in. That there is a big you need more lighting. It's quite dark. It's my camera.
What I was telling
his lighting is totally he's in total darkness and he's completely orange. Like, the hell happened?
What are the oranges for?
Really Mr. Cool. Joe Soda really for 1,000 kicks says he bought a bag of Jer's regular roast coffee to make a video on it and got a bag of bourbon with a sticker that said regular roast over the bourbon label.
Yeah.
No way.
Wait, what?
Dude. That's
you put a label over the label?
No, he bought a bag of the regular roast from Jer, but Jer actually sent him a bag of the bourbon coffee and just put a sticker over bourbon that said regular. There's no way he did that.
We need proof.
There's no way. Bro, you got to post that up on Twitter, bro, and tag us in that right away.
That has to be illegal, right? That has to be illegal in some way. All right, let's continue.
When I moved it, it like adjusted the brightness. Like, it like, I don't know.
What is he doing?
I don't need more light. Whoops.
What is he doing? Did you see he's like showing his full monitor and everything, and now he crashed our stream?
You know what I mean?
He was so technically inept that not only did he fucking destroy his own stream, but he did it to ours as well.
Do you have to do a full refresh here?
So everyone said, Ben Shapiro's views are down 80%.
They are down 80%.
Yeah, they actually
are.
They are.
So are yours. Like, what is this weird sweeping for the Daily Wire? Like, Ben Shapiro doesn't pay your bills, bro. You don't have to do this. But like, imagine getting down in your hands. It is obviously down, and there's obvious reasons for it. Like, nobody's really a Zionist shill anymore unless they're getting paid for it, like, holy.
Also, why fucking suck off Ben Shapiro? Ben Shapiro, all he does is try to kick every conservative off conservative shows.
Well, yeah, he's like the gatekeeper of what's right wing and what's not. Like, he's the ultimate agent of the Matrix. Like, he's just there to gatekeep. Well, are you thinking naughty thoughts on the right? Or he's basically the new Buckley Jr., you know what I mean? But that's like an insult to William F. Buckley Jr. It's basically, you're having naughty thoughts going on. Like,
what it is drama. It's drama season.
Yes.
It's drama season. It's always been
it's
drama season.
It's always drama season,
in political
buddy.
Sphere, especially?
Holy.
The political sphere drama. That's what it is, you.
Not a lot going on in the news.
Yeah.
Not a lot going. Just a war. Just YouTube banning 30 or demonetizing 30 million people. Just every news story that's huge.
People don't like Ben Shapiro. There's like,
I wonder why.
Coalition now
for no reason at all. For no reason whatsoever, people don't like Ben Shapiro. I don't know why. He's such a likable guy. He's so charismatic. And people look at him and go, oh, he's lovable. The thing is, even the most diehard, staunch, like Shapiroites aren't going to tell you it's because Ben has an affable, likable personality. It's because he's incredibly smart and can speak really, really fast. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, he's like robot,
on the right who really dislike Ben Shapiro. Some of them don't like him like legitimately for his real opinions.
I wonder
and that's
why.
Fair. Seeing this, the entire conservative space is down right now.
No, it's not.
Because
no, it's not. Just because you're failing doesn't mean that everyone else is failing. Do you know? Like, it's just crazy to say this stuff, man. It really is.
We won. Kind of attitude.
Right.
What?
It's summertime.
If we won, Okay, first of all, like I'm just not even gonna like the cope that it's summertime. First of all, it's not even summer. Like summer starts June 21st. Like we're in spring. But when it was winter, Jeremy's excuse was it was winter. Now that it's spring, the excuse is that it's summer. I'm sorry to say, but people find the time to watch internet videos if they want to watch them. They do. It's like how people always find the money for their cigarettes or their money for their alcohol or whatever addiction they have. People always find the time and money for the things that they actually care about. You are just something that nobody gives a fuck about. So that's why you're falling off and you're dying because no one cares about you. Let's be real.
You know, we're in kind of the low period of summer.
What?
What?
What is the high period of summer?
What's the low period of summer? Again, you were saying it's May. You retard. By the way, everyone, like Ash was saying, everyone watches everything all the fucking time. In fact, December is the lowest because Christmas and people are like with family and shit. And CPF is the highest there. And January is the lowest.
January is like the ghost town.
Town.
Ultimately, if you're successful basically 365 days of the year.
Buddy.
Like, unless you're a seasonal business, like a Spirit Halloween or a Christmas store or an ice cream parlor, like your business should be strong no matter what time. Like, this is one of the businesses that should be completely immune to seasonal issues because it's also like, it's also worldwide, you know? Like
like there's like in Australia, it's summer and winter and vice versa. Like, what is he talking about?
You know, the whole like woke crazy this, woke crazy that isn't really.
It's still massive, nerd-rotic, yellow flash.
It still gets a lot of views. Like, it still gets a lot of views. It's just not views for you because you're bad at it and you're boring.
That exciting to people anymore, you know, because I mean, we've been talking about it for 7 years.
Well, it's been more than 7 years. It's been at least 12 years since Gamergate.
Listen,
you know, like at least
we talked about Ralph for 2 years, and people were still mad we stopped talking about Ralph for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Fans like what people talk about, like, right?
Ben's videos are down is because he. Really, only because
it's like you and I shitting on Red Cow Arcade for talking about AVGN, and it's like, but that's what we watch them for. We love that content. What are you talking about?
He stopped reacting to TikToks.
No,
Ben Shapiro was like the original.
Did he stop reacting to TikToks? Because I'm pretty sure he still reacts to TikToks.
Hang on, Ben Shapiro.
Maybe he doesn't, but I feel like it has a lot more to do with October 7th and the stuff that people are seeing happen in Israel and Palestine.
These are Shapiro's views? What the
I mean, like some of these, like 24,000. You know, 15? And this guy used to be, I think he was the single biggest or the second largest spender of advertisements on Facebook, like the Daily Wire was. And also a massive spender on YouTube as well. And I don't know, like it's just fallen off for 7 million subscribers.
The Democrat shtick always and forever is to better results. Well, JetBlue was trying.
I can't do it. Holy in 1 second of him.
You know, like, you know, I used to watch him back in like 2012.
I always hated him. I thought he stunk.
I haven't seriously like been in agreement with Ben Shapiro since probably like 2015. Do you know?
Yep.
Because eventually people move past that gate-kept bullshit. Like, I don't know.
I just despise.
I remember him
people.
felting Piers Morgan. Like, that was like 2012, I think. He was debating Piers Morgan about gun control a couple weeks after Alex Jones went nuclear.
But Piers Morgan, like a few months ago, felted Shapiro horribly. They like that's crazy. Being felted by Piers, it's over.
Ben is really good at dunking on college kids, but I don't think he's going to go on college tours anymore. I don't think anyone really is. So.
Ben needs to quit.
Hacked shorts. Like,
Right.
he was the original guy. I used him as a model because it was like, what the hell? He's getting 80 million views a month in shorts. This is bananas.
Shorts do nothing.
Yeah.
And it was just him sitting there, like, moving his eyebrows, watching a TikTok, you know what I mean, and reacting to it.
So more than you
So
do.
you modeled yourself over low effort slop? Like,
yeah.
Imagine looking at Ben Shapiro as your role model, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's twisted, bro.
I just think overall, you know, conservative talking head space is just not what it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know, like, people do have to pivot. Like,
well, no, it's, listen, for the people that have always been conservative talking heads and always will be conservative talking heads, and they have a loyal audience in the space, they're always going to do well. And they're always going to have money, and they're always going to have support and viewership. But for Johnny come latelys like you that never were actually conservatives and just did this entire thing as a fucking grift, yeah, it is over, you know? Because you have no actual roots in this, no actual grounding in any of this. And the moment you see an opportunity to be more profitable, you're going to jump to that. Like, let's be real.
Covering more hard news because, like, there wasn't as much, like, crazy woke Hollywood nonsense. It's still there.
What happened was there was too much competition in the space talking about woke Hollywood. You couldn't compete with D-Day Cobra. You couldn't compete with Nerdrotic or Heel versus Babyface or Critical Drinker or any of the big names because you fell off and no one liked you. So you decided you were going to grift entirely to the far right without even being far right at all. And like do this weird balancing act between being a race realist and also like a libertarian, but you're also pro MAGA, but you're also like anti the Iran war, but you're also pro the war, and none of it makes any sense. Like it's not coherent and it all falls apart, right? Because he has no actual grounding in anything. All he knows is to say things that he thinks people want to hear in this space. That's it.
And there's stuff there, but like, how long will people watch Ben Shapiro react to crazy TikToks? How long will people, watch a bearded guy in the Midwest say, "Look at this crazy thing that happened"?
Exactly.
Hopefully for not long,
not long, not much longer.
Hopefully it's at an end. And I just say, like, good riddance to bad rubbish.
Yeah,
seriously. Go. You. The marketplace has decided that you and Ben Shapiro have failed, that you guys both overextended yourself with nonsense vanity projects. For Ben, it was the TV shows and the movies, wasting tens of millions of dollars of subscriber money on vanity bullshit. For you, it was the coffee grift and the 7 editors and the Rolex watches, etc. And now times are tough and layoffs are happening and people are fucking crying. But it is what it is. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Off.
Any idiot could pull up Social Blade and see basically everybody's down. Anybody who creates content
everybody
can see
is
that.
down. You're down. By the way, if we pull up Social Blade, we see that your numbers are up, and yet you admit that they're down.
Yeah.
Like you paper over your numbers to hide your failure because you're ashamed of your Social Blade. Let's be real.
He says that he's doing better than ever. He's trying to felt us, all this stuff, and his video he posted on YouTube and this, he's like, it's all down. How the are you up technically but down? Because it's all fake. There's no money. He makes no money. He's broke.
Right.
He has money saved from when he made money, and it's draining.
Like, if you see what ad rates are right now, you would be like, oh, no shit. Like, obviously they had to trim some fat.
So it's the ad rates' fault?
Ad rates were fine before you had us removed off of YouTube, you piece of shit. You sucker. I can't wait to see you homeless,
and they'll rehire again. I bet you they'll hire on midterms, and it's just the way it goes. Everybody does. I mean, CNN
She
laid
just
a bunch
agrees with anything he says,
yeah.
and then adds nothing. Oh yeah. Like seriously,
Buddy.
like
People
he
out
could start talking about killing children, and she go, yeah, because she's not even
Oh, yeah,
listening.
exactly.
He could say anything, and she'd listen and agree.
Well, she's reading chat again, guys. Remember our first part of the segment here. The entire time, everyone in his chat was him. He was getting so. I'm surprised he didn't just end the stream and go, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling well. I gotta go."
after the election. You know, everybody does that. You know, I can't find Quartering Live.
Everybody fires people after the election. What?
What?
I don't know if that's true. Like everybody, like he'll say because CNN did it. Like CNN is a failing enterprise, you know.
I don't know.
After the election. You know, everybody does that. You know, I can't find Quartering Live in Discord anymore. I have a year membership. I may need you to send me a link. You can email me at thequartering@gmail.com. It's Discord's good. Everything's good. So
Is it?
There were people in there like harassing people and
Harassing
it. So
people.
just had to lock it down for a little while.
He had to turn it into a hug box because of the harassment.
At 2 Eastern with Melonie for sure. And maybe
how do you not know if your employee is showing up tomorrow or not? How do you not know? Like, what is going on? Obviously, a lot more than you're letting us know. You know, holy.
Yes, Wednesday too, and we'll see how that goes. And otherwise, we'll see you guys all tomorrow at 2 Eastern.
All right.